just together 7 days ago. So anyway, I just want to say good morning. You're watching a show. If you've never seen the show before, it's called Weller Does Delmarva. We're going to be with you this morning until 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. this morning, 7 to 9. It's every Saturday morning. It's 2 hours long. If you're watching for the very first time, thank you. You're going to have 4 opportunities to possibly win a $25 gift card to Wawa, compliments of Beaches Restaurant. And that is where we are. We are live in Milton, Delaware at Beaches Restaurant, and you are invited to come. So you can drive by and honk your horn. You can do that. There's no charge for horn honking today.
Oh,
you can drive by a special. You can honk your horn if you want, or you can literally come in and buy breakfast, have yourself some breakfast, or you can just sit here and watch the show. It unravels. I mean, it's professionally produced by the minute. So anyway, that unravels, throws people off. So,
especially if you're here while it's unraveling.
Right, you're nervous. Like, is something going to fall on me, or
what is going to happen?
What is going to happen? So, good morning, and my first guest is Colin Walls. We're going to take a picture. This is for our
where's the camera?
Continuous.
Here they are.
Continuous collection of thousands of pictures. In other words, it's amazing.
You can go back and look, and you can see my beard get grayer and grayer through the years.
I want to tell you something. I've got some where you are much younger looking.
Really?
10 years ago.
I was younger looking 10 years ago.
You were.
That's a surprise,
a little
Jim.
younger looking. So. Probably were younger looking 2 weeks ago.
That's right. I definitely felt younger 2 weeks ago. I have been at the shop, man. I have been
turning wrenches.
I have, yes. So and I'm trying to get Colin healthy enough where he can do it again.
Right, that's a good idea.
It is.
I miss Colin, so make sure you tell him that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be here next weekend.
Okay. Well,
he's not going to be able to do a whole lot.
Okay.
But he's kind of the safety pin, like if something goes wrong, he's the one that that can do that. Yeah.
So if
he can do that one-handed.
Right, I should look to him.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Just don't look to him for applause.
Okay. All right. Or a pat on the back. I can maybe get a pat on the back.
He can get a pat on the back. He can shake your hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't look for hugs or applause from him.
Okay. All right.
So one-handed right now. So.
All right. But he's healing up.
He is. He's healing, and I mean he's ready to get back to work. Like he is just. He goes, he's at the shop and he's kind of doing some paperwork stuff, but he just sees something and he just wants to jump in so bad and do it. So I see you have more gift cards this week.
Yes.
That
what do you think of this?
Don Allen has given us, owner of Beaches, is given. Well, he hasn't given them to us. He's handed them to you to give away.
Re-gift.
Yes, to give away.
Yeah. So we got 5 Wawa gift cards, and we're going to give away one to our studio audience.
Okay.
So everybody here, I believe Guada will be here in a little bit, and we're going to let everybody here fill out a little slip and put it in there. Last week's winner was
That's all you have to do is fill out a slip.
That's it. Well, then I've got to draw that slip.
Should be something more complicated, like some kind of talent show or something.
You know what? Yes. We should make them do something to even be allowed to enter this contest.
Like walk on your hands or something like that. Yeah.
Leg wrestling. Kickboxing. Dr. T tells me he can stand in front of you and kick you up alongside the head. I got to get him in here one of these days to see if that
to
really
try that
happen.
on you.
Well, to try it on somebody.
Okay.
So.
And not on you.
Yeah. So how in the world's TV Delmarva doing?
TV Delmarva is doing fantastic. And
Jonathan's busy.
Oh, Jonathan is busy, man. He is really getting it done.
And the weather keeps whipping and keeping Hunter moving.
Yeah. So it seems like every day there's weather.
Every day.
Yeah.
Whether or not.
Yeah.
Whether or not. So,
imagine that.
Imagine that. Yeah.
So I want to mention Beaches. I got a bushel of crabs.
Okay.
2 half bushels from them last week.
Yep.
And those crabs were full.
Last Saturday, actually.
Last Saturday. They were full. They were big.
Did you eat them all?
And they were cooked right. That's the big thing. Yeah.
Yeah. You
they
said
were
that earlier.
I got some somewhere last year, and they just weren't cooked.
I had that once too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we kind of got a bunch of excuses. It was our fault.
Right.
Is what
You had too high of an expectation.
Maybe that's what it was. But I'm telling you, go to Beaches in Lewis.
Yep.
Right on the highway, right on Route 1.
Did you call and order them, or just show up and say I'm here?
I stopped up and I stopped there and I said, it was like a little after 11. And I just said, can we have them ready by 5 o'clock? No problem. Boom. Get there early though, because he does fill up.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
All right, I'll be back in a little bit. I'll
Thank
talk
you,
to later,
Colin.
Jim.
We're going
Bye.
to talk about TV Delmarva and all kinds of things. Hey, I hear the music. I hear the music. We are live on the radio. We are live on TV Delmarva. We are live on Facebook, YouTube. I think we're everywhere. So we're well connected this morning. And we want to say thank you for watching the show, being part of the show. You're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva, okay? And we are on every Saturday morning. So if this is your first time being a viewer, we appreciate you watching the show. There's no charge to watch. So you can watch for the whole 2 hours. It doesn't cost you anything, in other words. And if you want to come watch in person, we're sitting inside of a restaurant in Milton, Delaware called Beaches Restaurant, okay? And they started opening on weekends, so they're open Saturday mornings at 7, Sunday mornings at 8. They have a great breakfast menu, and it's not got seafood on there. It's like bacon and eggs and things like that, and scrapple and so on. So great breakfast menu. Have a cup of coffee, watch the show. There's plenty of tables. They're all numbered. I see Charlie and Betty is here, and this gentleman over here, and 2 people there, and I see Steve Gross. Rick Fowler, is that Rick Fowler? He's made an appearance. No nonsense office machines. He's got his hair cut. My goodness. Just for the show. All right. Well, we've got some fitness challenges we want to have him do. So we also have, if you're here, you fill out a little slip of paper once Guada gets here, and you are entered. You given the opportunity to win a $25 gift card right here, our studio audience, okay? So anyway, it's a show. You're going to listen to a show. You're going to watch a show. We've got a radio audience, a TV audience, and so on. We have a college. Is this collage or college? I had a new sign made this week. See it? All laminated and ready to go. So anyway, it is time to roll the collage. So this is a collage for those watching on the radio. Don't stare at your radio. Keep your eyes on the road, but just listen to this collage, and it will tell you what's happening on today's show. Ready? Roll it. We're going. Good morning. You see that picture? I'm holding a pillow. My radio audience can't see all the pictures. So we were giving away pillows a week or 2 ago. So some people got those pillows. We're going to have them back on another time to tell us how they're holding up. So I bought a couple hundred pillows recently, and I said I'm going to give them away. So I didn't bring any today, but every now and then we're going to be giving away pillows. I like to give away stuff. So what I'm doing is we're going to talk about a lot of different sponsors, but throughout the show, you're going to have numerous opportunities to call in and win something, okay? So keep that in mind. And one of the things we do give away every now and then is some Chick-fil-A gift cards. So I want to just say thanks a lot to Chick-fil-A for their support of the show. This is a sponsor segment for them. Chick-fil-A is a nationwide company, and in our community, everywhere you look, they're always doing things, supporting things. Not to mention they got great food, great employees. I have a daughter that if she's having a bad day, this is no lie, she says, I'm going to Chick-fil-A, because just the experience of being waited on and how they talk to you compared to how the whole rest of the world seems to treat people, there's something different about it. And I totally agree with that. In other words, you could start in a line with 20 cars in that line, and just minutes later, you're up there, you're getting it, they're thanking you, they're smiling, and everybody's happy. They're not huffing and puffing and aggravated. They have to wait on you. Chick-fil-A is an amazing, amazing company, well-run, good food, and we appreciate them. We appreciate them as a company. We appreciate the service, the food, everything. And so thank you, Chick-fil-A, for your support of the show. With that said, let's do 2 or 3 phone calls real quick. Bang, bang, bang. Does anybody want 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A? So we're going to turn on the phone right now. 302-422-7336. You got to dial it in that order, okay? 422-7336. If you are listening, watching, and you want 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A, call me right this minute. We're going to take 3 phone calls. Bang, bang, bang. Ready? Go. 2 Chick-fil-A. All right, the phone is not ringing. I'm a nervous wreck already that something's not working right. So let me test it myself just to be on the absolute. There is? Oh, okay. Well, then it's going to work. All right. So anyway, with that said, we're going to move on with the show. But if you want 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A, now is your chance. Oh, it says I got to dial the area code. Did I say the area code? 302-422-7336. All right. I'm calling it now. Hold on here. Oh, you got a caller already? Why am I not paying attention? Caller, are you there? Hey there.
Hello?
Are you there?
I am.
Is this Gloria?
No, this is not.
Is it Brenda?
No.
Who am I talking to?
Tina?
Gino? Spell it for me. Are you there? Hello? I'm going to have to let her go. Sorry. All right. I don't know what I did there. But anyway, I did not get her name. So call back if you would, please. So it's that simple, folks. She got through, but I got to get your name. Caller, are you there? Hello?
Hey, Jim, how are you?
And who am I talking to?
This is Mike from Lewis.
And Mike, how you spelling Mike today?
I'm spelling Mike M-I-K.
All right. And would you like 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A?
That would be great, Jim. Thank you.
And will you use them?
Absolutely.
All right. And you got to pick them up at Weller's next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That was awesome. I appreciate your efforts.
And are you watching on TV or radio?
On the radio, going to work.
All right. Well, thank you, Mike. Have a good weekend.
You too, sir. Thank you.
See ya. Bye. All right. Well, there's one phone call. We're gonna consider that an accomplishment. How's that? All right. So anyway, if you call, we only have one phone line. You just have to hang up and call right back, and you'll get through. But anyway, we're giving away 2 Chick-fil-A gift cards. And what are these cards for? They are for a meal, either the #1 sandwich meal or an 8-count nugget meal. Okay. So we're going to give them away. Only going to do it 3 times. So we've already done it once, right? Okay. Caller, are you there?
Yes, good morning, Jim.
And who am I talking to?
Joanne Young.
Is this Joanne Young?
Yes.
All right. And everybody here wishes you were here.
Well, can't make it today.
All right. Well, will you allow me to give you 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A?
Yes, sir, I will.
Do you promise to use them?
Yes.
All right. We'll pick them up at Weller's next week, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have a good weekend.
You too, bye.
Bye. All right, there's Joanne Young. We had Mike Lewis. We need one more phone call, 302-422-7336. If you would like 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A, call right now. It's that simple. So anyway, other than that, I'm going to get started. I got all these notes right here for my next guest. She's been waiting patiently. Was that another phone call? Caller, are you there? Hello? I don't know what is wrong with that one. Maybe she's got her mute button hit or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, is that you, Denny, doing that? No? Okay. All right. So somebody mentally messing with me. All right. Caller, you're going to have to call back. Sorry about that. All right. So 302-422-7336. We're going to do it one more time, and then I'm going to give up on the telephone. I'm just going to give up at that point. And I don't give up easy. But anyway, so your last chance. 422-7336. We can only spend so much time giving away Chick-fil-A gift cards. All right. So we're going to start chit-chatting with the lady who is joining me. And there is Greg Fuller. Good morning to you too. So we're filling the room with people. So if you want to get here because we have been fortunate to have guests at every table here since we started being here. So we're at Beach's Restaurant in Milton. So I am going to go ahead and start the next segment. Is that okay? This lady tells me that this show is not intimidating to her, and I like that. So anyway, I'll tell everybody who you are, and let's take this phone call.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right, just for the heck of it.
You're excused.
Okay,
Go ahead.
no problem. Here we go. All right, caller, are you there?
Yeah, Jim.
How you doing?
Number 3 caller.
Number 3 caller, who have I got?
Okay.
Snooky, are you coming today?
Yeah.
All right. Now, we were fortunate enough to see you in person last week, and your wife was the winner of that gift card.
I know it.
How much gas does $25 buy?
What is About 5 gallons, about 5 gallons.
Well, let's say it's $5 a gallon. How many gallons can you get for $25?
You get 5.
Can you? Well, I've been getting 6.
Yeah.
I tilt the hose up and everything else. All right. Well,
Okay.
are you coming today?
Yes.
All right. Well, then we'll look forward to seeing you. Is that all right?
We've been there. Somebody holding me up on the though.
Oh, really? All right. Well, the highway is clear. Just watch your speed, okay?
Yes, thank you, Jim.
All right. See you, Snooky. Bye. Bye. So Snooky gets to. All right. No more phone calls for right now. Let's move on with our next guest because I'm very intrigued to talk to her. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Tell everybody who you are and what's your GPA grade average. No, just
Whole life story of fun.
Right. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
My name is Holden Ruffin. I have a 501c3 nonprofit organization called Run Saniyah Run. It is in memory of my 11-year-old daughter, Saniyah, who passed away July 31st, 2020, of a grand mal seizure. Totally unexpected, though.
Was she sick before that?
Well, she wasn't sick. It was a shock that this
Okay,
happened, but
okay.
she had cerebral palsy, autism, epilepsy, microcephaly, but she was the liveliest little girl.
Wow.
And also nonverbal, but she could communicate very well.
Wow.
Yeah, so she's living her best life ever now.
Right.
So now mommy has work to do throughout Delaware, and our mission is to assist parents of special needs children within the state of Delaware.
Okay. Hunter, there's nothing on the screen. I don't know if it matters or not, but there's nothing for us to watch. But anyway, no signal, it says. That's all. But anyway, so what I wanted to say was, what does your organization do?
We assist parents with the day-to-day type of stress that we actually experience. That you can't pick up the phone and call like your local government agency and say, hey, you know
Can you
what?
relate to me?
Yeah, I'm too tired and I don't feel like cleaning my house.
Right.
I've been at the doctor's office, I've been at different appointments with my child, and so they can call us and we'll dispatch a cleaning crew that'll come out and do light housekeeping. Same with home repairs, car maintenance. Say they have to get to the doctor, they need brakes or tires are down or whatever the situation is, we'll have our partners that do car repairs come out, fix their car. So we take the stress load off of them. We're putting it on our backs, we're carrying it, and we're partnering with them. And
Hold on. Let me back up. So
Back
you're
up.
saying you have an organization that literally is there for people that are in a stressful situation,
yes,
that need help, that need a rescue.
yes.
Wow. In other words, and so how did you start this? Like,
Well, I had a
So you've
decision to
already-
quickly make. After losing my daughter, I could either go into a pit of despair, which is very easily to do when you lose your child. It's the
Right.
worst. It's the worst. So I chose to turn my pain into purpose
Okay.
and get out there and help parents that were like myself.
because you could have used this help.
Yes, and I've searched high and low for this type of help. And I mean, family members are good, but they have their own lives and things happen
Right,
in there. So
right.
it's like a lot of times we're a forgotten group. And the needs that we have are just not always fulfilled.
And not always apparent.
Yeah.
You know, like you
Yeah.
don't look at it and say, oh, I see
Yeah.
that she needs help getting her vehicle somewhere to get an oil change done or something like that.
I mean, they'll have transportation where they can call it transport, but if you have a child with autism, like my daughter did, she didn't want to get in someone else's vehicle.
'Cause
So
it was a
she's
strange-
comfortable. Yeah, she
Yes,
wants to be in her own.
unfamiliar, okay.
Right. So
Wow.
we take that stress off their day to day.
No
So they can
kidding.
focus on caring for their families. Relationships, a lot of times relationships can take a toll.
Right.
I mean, it can take
Right.
a toll in a typical household,
Right.
let alone add some other
Right.
finances tend to change. And with the pandemic, it's really been hard on a lot of our families.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what questions to ask here. In other words, so first of all, this is something that has happened from your life experience.
Yes.
So you had a daughter that had needs.
Yes.
And as you dealt with your daughter, and then as you've dealt with the loss of your daughter, you've realized I've got to take that pain and make it have a purpose.
Right. So
And
that's what we're
you're
doing. Yep. And we have a company called Nana's Candy Cloud. I make over 20 different flavors of organic cotton candy. I brought some for you.
Whoa.
We have it at,
Cotton
I got you. And I make, how about this? I make sugar-free cotton candy for those that are diabetic or can't have the sugar. Everybody gets a little taste of heaven.
Really?
Yep. So we
On
have
this
it.
side of Earth.
Yeah, we have it at Snyder's Candy Store. We have an online site, Nana's Candy Cloud, spelled with a Kloudz. We are looking for kind of like an ice cream truck that we can
Really?
ride. I tried doing it in my car with the plug-in with generator. It was melting. I learned that humidity is not cotton candy's friend. So I'm whipping up cones. They look great and fluffy like a cloud, and then they were melting quickly. So it's been a lot of trial and error. I've got it down packed. So now we're just reaching out to the community for help with getting something that we can roll around in Rehoboth. That's where we actually live, and Lewis, and all around, and just have fun using it for fundraising. We help other nonprofit organizations raise money with it, and wait till you taste it. You'll be calling me back like, how do I get this?
So people can order this now,
Yes.
right now,
Yes.
online.
Yes, they
okay.
can.
Really?
Yeah.
So cotton candy, what a cool. What
Everybody-
made you zone in on cotton candy?
Saniyah loved it. She would take it and she would stuff it in her mouth and then look at me like, where did it go? And then she would grab more, and then it was hilarious. So
Really?
And she didn't like the regular pink and blue. See, we were accustomed to that. Like, you always think it's pink and blue.
Okay.
No, so we make amaretto cappuccino, caramel, marshmallow, s'mores, Danish pastry, strawberry shortcake, you name it. Yeah.
So do you go to events and sell it?
I
or-
do.
Okay.
I do. We were having an event coming up that was up in Hudson Field. We did
Okay.
the Milton. It was a horseshoe crab festival.
Right,
We were there.
yeah.
So we get around with it, and everybody keeps saying, "How do I get that?" They keep coming back, keep coming back. So I know we're definitely on to something here.
Right.
Snyder's
And-
Candy Store is doing well with it, and just
And this is how you help fund the
organization. Yeah.
In other words, that then provides other services to help people.
Yes.
This
exactly.
is ingenious. This
Yeah.
is ingenious. In other words,
Yeah.
your daughter imparted some wisdom on you.
Yes, she did. I learned a lot from her.
Wow.
You know, I was in corporate world for so long, and then I made a conscious decision. I just couldn't do it any longer. I was just focused on helping other parents. So I came out of that, and I'm still learning how to run a nonprofit organization. Grants for what we do sometimes take too long to receive. When a parent
Right.
needs help, they need it now.
Yeah,
so
not 2 years from now.
so I will get out there and DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever it takes to bring in the extra money to support our organization. I do not want to tell a parent, well, unfortunately, you'll have to wait 90 days for the grant to come in and to get the letter. They need what they need in a
Yeah.
lot of their situations
And the
now.
people writing the grants or approving them can't relate to that.
No,
they
and we-
haven't walked in those shoes.
No, and that's another thing that I'm working with, trying to get the word out on how to assist these families
Really?
with their needs. Yeah.
Now, did
So-
you say you do a show?
I do. I have a show. I have a network we launched on Roku called Run Saniyah Run Network. I have a show called Good Morning, MOURNING. I did a couple pilots, and it's for those that are grieving. Say they lost a family member, a pet, a career, a relationship. We'll have grief therapists come on the show and just teach different ways of how to grieve, but in a healthy way.
Wow.
You know, there's a lot of techniques, and people can share.
Right.
So.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. And
You
so
know-
are you. I heard all about you too. You're doing it too.
I heard about you from Dennis and Gail.
Oh,
It's
Secure.
secure.
Oh, they are awesome.
And they
yes.
said, Jim, I guess both of you had an article in something at the same
The
time.
Sussex County Women's Journal magazine. Yes.
Okay. And they reached out to me and said, Jim, you need to get a hold of her. Look at all the notes I've got here.
Oh, thank
Jackie
you.
put down for me. But I want to have you on again. Would you be willing to join
I
me
certainly
again?
will. And I might have you on my show. Let's team
Okay.
up. Let's
All
get
right.
it. Let's do it.
All right. So I gotta learn about this. I'm not doing you enough justice here this morning.
That's
you know,
okay,
in other
but
words,
you've got a great understanding now. I hope everyone else has understanding. We do need volunteers. We do need partners. We're covering all of Delaware, so
Right.
I can only be spread in so many places, and
Besides the cotton candy, could somebody just make a donation?
they certainly can. They
Do
can
you allow that?
Of course, yes. Donations are great.
Okay,
so they
so,
can make a donation on our website. It's www.runsaniyah, run.org. You can put your information in. You can go, trying to think of what other, Nana's Candy Clouds, you can go through their site to get to Run Saniyah Run. But
you also can buy the cotton candy.
yes, I will even.
Do you ship it?
I
or-
will even Uber eat it to them.
Really?
Myself.
So, but I'm just thinking. Say somebody's saying, "What do I get for Father's Day?" Well, here
Yeah.
is a great opportunity.
Oh, it's
in other words,
yes. We'll do a nice little basket.
Right.
We did
So-
it well for Mother's Day with them.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll handle that. Bring it over to them if necessary, or they can order it. If they're
well,
in
if
the
they
area.
order it, what normally happens? How do you ship cotton candy?
Oh, that was an experience too. I had to send it to family members so I can learn what it looked like when it arrived.
Oh, yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
all
Take a
natural.
picture.
It doesn't have preservatives. There's no added
Right.
colors or anything. So some packaging, it was looked like a little rock. Others was like it's not fluffy. So I learned a lot about it. So now when they get it, they'll get
It's
a
a-
fluffy package.
Fluffy,
A fluffy, edible, delicious.
All right.
They'll be very happy.
right.
Let's put it like that.
All right, we're gonna have to wind down for now, but we will get you back on another time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna give you a couple gifts. I'm gonna give you a memorable keychain so you don't forget what I
Thank you.
look like.
All right.
All right. And do you happen to eat ice cream, or is it only cotton candy you like?
I don't discriminate. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
I love it.
I didn't want to offend you.
No.
By giving you a couple gift cards to
No.
Vanderwins. Okay.
No, and I'll leave your cotton candy with your
Okay.
team.
Yeah. Make
And I
sure that you
thank
put my name on it.
Yes, and I thank you again for having us on your program.
Have you ever heard of the show?
I heard, but I wasn't sure.
Okay.
I knew 105. I was on a couple talk shows. Dan Gaffney.
Dan who? Who's that?
Dan and Delaware retiree.
Okay.
Connection.
Wow.
So,
Well,
but
good.
I did hear a lot of people mention your name. So when they called, I was pleasantly surprised.
Really?
And happy.
Well, good.
So yeah. So thank
right.
you for having.
Thanks a lot.
People.
God bless you.
Thank you. You
Thank
too.
you.
We'll,
All right.
we'll work together soon.
Okay. See
All
ya.
right. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye. There's a ball of energy right there. All right. So anyway, quite inspiring. So that's that. All right. Want to mention Peninsula Chiropractic Center real quick. My friends Dr. T, Dr. Bud, they get the kinks out. So if you happen to ever need a chiropractor, or and this is a sponsor segment, or if you've got like a shoulder or a neck or a back pain that you just haven't ever experienced, been doing too much gardening or weed eating, or the stress of life has got you down, chiropractic care really does make a difference. So they are chiropractors. Dr. T is the owner, Dr. Trillia. Dr. Bud also works with him, and they're like a wellness team. So they accept most insurances, and they're located in Seaford. And if you want to talk to them about chiropractic care, you give them a call. It's 302-629-4344, 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and they're very active on Facebook. Taking a break from the radio. So my radio audience, switch over to TV Delmarva real quick. Colin Walls and I are going to chat, and we'll be right back in a couple minutes on the radio. All right, to my TV audience, thank you very much for watching. We are here at Beach's Restaurant, and the restaurant is filling up. In other words, there's Snooki. How you doing?
Snooki's here, yeah.
Pat was on last week, and she's now very famous, and she's a celebrity, and so on. I hear that some lady named Jen was very upset that Pat won the gift card.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to give Jen an opportunity to win it today. I don't even know where I heard that. Might be a wild rumor. Anyway, heard she lost sleep over it. Are we taking a picture again? All
Yes.
right. Colin's already out of time. All right. So, Colin, I'm going to let you say a few things.
You are.
Are you done now?
Yes.
No.
I'm
So,
done.
what else is up in your world? You had some crabs last week.
Oh, they were great. Yeah.
You're working real hard.
I am. I'm at the shop working, and I about had enough. But yeah. But I'm ready for Colin
You're
to come
not
back.
quitting,
but
are you?
No,
Please
I'm
don't
not
quit
quitting.
your
No,
job.
no.
God,
Definitely
okay.
not quitting. No, it's actually good to get out there and do
It
it
is.
again. So yeah.
But But anyway, so you're busy with probably air conditioner servicing,
Lots of
or
air conditioning
repairs or
work.
replacement.
Yeah. Yep, lots of air conditioning. But we do all kinds of stuff. You know, I put an axle in a Jeep the other day.
Did you really?
Know, yeah, we did.
Like one side or both?
One side. Yep.
Okay.
Right front. Yep.
What happened? A bearing went bad.
The joint went bad in it.
Okay, and
yeah.
so that scarred the axle, or does it all come as one?
Yeah, it's
whole
one
thing?
piece, yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
I got
yep.
you. I'm trying to act like I know what I'm talking about.
Right.
here, okay?
Yeah, you're not a good actor.
Scarred
Jim.
the
no, but
Scarred the axle.
You know, but yeah, that can happen. You know, the bearing can go bad, and depending
Right.
on what type of axle setup it is, bearing can go bad, and it can.
But you can do it all, pretty much.
Yeah, we can do pretty much all of it. Yeah, we don't do engine replacements or transmission
Okay.
replacements anymore. We used to do all that stuff, but we've kind of gotten away from it. But
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we did exhaust yesterday. You know, we did a
Really?
complete exhaust system. Yeah. Yep.
How about brake lines? You done any of them lately?
Yes.
Really?
Yep. Oh yeah, we do brake lines.
Okay.
Chevy trucks.
Chevy trucks.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Silverados. Yep. Certain years
Do you
that.
replace them like with stainless steel, or
Yep.
are they aluminum, or what
Nope,
are
they're
they coming
stainless.
out?
Most of the time, you know, you can
Okay.
get different kits, but they don't make kits for every vehicle.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to use, but they've got like it's kind of a nickel copper alloy
Okay.
that you know we can make them. But a lot of them come with kits now. You can get a whole kit of stainless steel.
Already bent and molded
Al-
for the vehicle?
Already bent and molded.
That's
yeah.
nice.
That is real nice. Yeah.
Bent
But on
and
the
molded.
Chevy trucks, you've got to jack up the bed. Like you've got to take the
Really?
bed off. Some of them, yeah, it makes it a lot
Wow.
easier. I've done it without taking the bed off, but I
it's
figured
a lot
out
easier.
I can get them done a lot faster.
The other way.
Just take out 6 bolts and jack that thing up.
Now, somebody gets something fixed at your place. You are, as often as you can, you're using the AC Delco parts.
Yep.
All right. And that brings them into a nationwide network.
Nationwide warranty for the yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
So, in other words, so if they were to take a trip or even move or something like that,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
get their vehicle worked on and they, move. We live in an area, a lot of people are in the service or the military, and
Right.
they every now and then move. I know a gentleman in Greenwood who's moving. I'm just amazed.
Yeah.
And I've been here
I think I
forever,
saw
and-
him on
Yeah,
Facebook.
and,
Yep.
and he's moving, and that's
Yep.
just kinda
Lives on
something.
Old Shawnee Road
Yep,
or Shawnee
selling
Road,
his
whatever it
house.
is. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So people
Yep.
are moving in, people are moving out.
They like to
So,
stay close to their kids. It seems like
That does.
Yeah.
That's the common denominator.
It is. Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, Wall Service Center, you have been around 64 years now.
64 years.
Not
yeah.
you
Not
haven't
me.
been there, but
no.
the business has.
Yep.
And it's quite a responsibility to take over your dad and your
Well, it is.
grandfather's business. And
It is, and we've got to uphold all the traditions,
Right.
that we have, and it's just a family tradition, to good
But it's
quality
kind of
work.
neat. In other words, a friend of mine, Donald, had some work done, and
Mm-hmm.
he was sharing with me how he just feels so comfortable that you all just know what you're doing.
Yeah.
In other words, and his logic is that your grandfather taught your dad, and your dad taught you, and anybody can
I
buy
taught Colin.
parts, and,
Yeah.
and you taught Colin. In
Yep.
other words, and anybody can buy parts, and anybody can think they're is the word shade tree mechanic or
Yeah.
whatever, but you guys know what you're doing
Yeah.
because you've done it before.
Yeah. Yep.
And people before you taught you the way. So I think that's kind of neat how this gentleman looked at how he would assess to be comfortable to deal with you guys.
Yeah. I mean, and it comes to, we had a guy yesterday, that just thought our price was a little high because he
Okay.
had priced how much refrigerant was.
Okay.
And I said, well, you're kind of getting it in this can, and you're not, and
there's
kind of
no-
explain, you're not
Right.
evacuating the system, you're not
Right.
vacuuming it down the way it's supposed to. It's never going to work properly.
Well,
So
if you
to
do it in the can, can't you overpressurize the system?
you can overpressurize
blow
it.
the seals out and
Yep, you can. We had another person earlier this week that tried to do it themselves, and they just told us, "Hey, well, I tried to do it myself,
And it didn't
and
work.
it all just ran out." So they drained
Right.
everything, what little bit was left in it, out.
Right.
Plus, they drained their entire can.
they made their
and then they
repair-
brought it to us.
Yeah, they made their
Anyway.
repair more costly than it would have been
Right, yes.
had they not done that.
Yes, and they got it done right. We did it. We do it right. We know how to do it.
and you've
whether
been
it's
doing it.
even if you've got the brand new refrigerant, most shops don't even have that.
Right,
We have
you
other
have all
shops.
the modern day equipment and so on and
Yeah,
so
we have a
forth.
lot of shops that actually just bring us these cars or send them to us to say, we don't have it, we can't handle it, can you do it? So,
Right. And
yeah.
you have enough equipment that if you have one car in there having something done air conditioning wise, you can work on more than one
Yeah,
car.
yep.
What do you think of the crowd today?
It's a good crowd. Yep.
I see
Yep.
Yeah, I see a lot of
Oh,
people
I see
here
one of my
today.
AC customers back there now. all the
Where
way
at?
Back. Yep. He looks cool. Look, he's got a long sleeve shirt on today. It must have been a cold ride over.
Oh,
in
that's
that
right.
car.
Yeah, he's had the work done now.
Right.
Wow. Well, very good. So lots of people, in other words, and we're going to
Yeah.
give away a $25 Wawa gift card.
That's gonna be good.
In-house here today. There's a young lady. It's Ron Hagen's daughter. In other words, really wants to win one. So
WADA would
anyway.
only let me fill out about 30 of those slips.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
she don't know it, but I got a bunch of them already pre-filled out.
Do you-
That I'm going to drop
He's
in
had a
there when I
stamp
pick
made
the one
up.
up. Right. I'm going to learn how to keep one in my hand. In
Yeah.
other words, So anyway, we're
Sleight of
prepping-
hand.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. All right, I'll be back in a bit.
I'll see you, Colin. Thank you. All right, we're back on the radio, everybody. Lawrence, thank you very much, Lawrence, for all that you do. A lot of people may not know this. This Friday coming up, I will be the guest host for the Dan Gaffney Show on Friday morning. This is early. I got to get there about 4:30. I think it goes live at 5:30, and Lawrence is going to help me. So anyway, I'm going to be doing the Dan Gaffney Show Friday morning from the Lewis Diner. So if you're listening and you want to come out and hang out with us Friday morning, feel free to do that. Let's take a minute and brag on one of my sponsors. This is my accountant, okay? His name is George Luff and Associates, and I've been dealing with him for years. I don't know exactly how long, at least 25 years, maybe 30, maybe 35. But anyway, I'm very happy. They do my personal stuff, they do my rental properties, they do my business, and it's really pretty good. And they have an office in Rehoboth, they have one in Milford, they have one in Dover. And one phone number gets you to all of them. I deal with his son Tyler now, but George, his son Tyler, and the whole team Luff can help you out. So if you have any accounting needs, whether you have a business or you don't have a business, in other words, whether you're just a regular individual and you said, I used to do it myself, but it's just a little too complex, or I don't want to goof it up, and how do I handle this or that? They'll give you all the advice and the input you need, and they'll help you any way they can. So they're very friendly, very accommodating. I've dealt with them for years and been very happy. So if you need an accountant, whether it's personal or business, Luff and Associates can help you out, okay? 302-422-9699 is the number. 422-9699. It's Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs. So that's a C, a P, and an A. CPAs.com. LuffCPAs.com. Tell them I sent you. Give them a call, and they'll do a good job for you. Next, I got an interview with a couple people, Scott and Keri, and we're going to do a picture session first. So this is like, remember Olin Mills? In other words, this is Linda. So we're taking just a quick picture, and then we're going to get to talking. All right, so Scott and Keri. I'm going to guess you're Scott,
You're right.
and this is Keri.
I'm Keri.
And you're here about Keri's camp?
We are.
And was this camp named after you?
I haven't been around that long, but
Okay.
maybe kind of derived from that.
All right. So tell us, who are you and what do we need to know? I had somebody here today say, what is Keri's camp? So tell us, what is Keri's camp and who are you and what are we going to talk about?
Well, so good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
So what we've got is Careys Camp is a life experience that you should experience at least once, maybe multiple times in your life.
Right.
It's been going on since 1888, so
Really?
a little bit even before you.
Wow.
Yeah. And
that was before hair.
Yeah,
And not a
exactly.
lot has changed since
No.
1888.
I know,
there's
it's kind
still
of a
a
neat
sawdust
setting, yeah.
floor and dirt ground, and it's definitely a step back in time.
Yeah,
It is kind of cool, though. It's very relaxing.
it is.
Very,
It is.
very.
It's very relaxing.
Yep.
And the presence of Christ is there.
No doubt.
So
No
it's
doubt.
it's an amazing place, and it hasn't changed. Like you said, when I was a kid growing up there, going to Bible school, it's the same experience today that you can
Is
go.
it once a year or is it regular?
It
It
is.
starts on the last Wednesday of July and
The last
continues-
Wednesday of July, and it's every night.
Yes,
Yes.
every night lasting 10 nights. And
Okay.
then we have 3 extra nights this year that'll carry us into the second week of August.
So could we call that 13 nights?
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
10
actually
plus 3?
15.
It's 15 nights.
15
yeah,
nights,
Actually,
okay.
12 nights, sorry.
It's the 27th of July through the 10th of August.
Okay. And this is where? I call it out in the middle of nowhere.
It is.
Where is it?
God's
About
country.
4
God's
miles-
country, yeah.
4 miles west of Millsboro,
Okay.
Route 24, right on Careys Camp Road.
Careys Camp Road.
The
okay.
actual address is 22053 Careys Camp Road, just for your GPS purposes.
Okay. And so it's open to anybody, all denominations, everybody's
Absolutely.
welcome.
Yes,
Yes.
everybody's welcome.
Okay. Is there any charge to park?
There's no charge to park, and
Free
there's
parking.
even a golf cart shuttle if you have trouble
Okay.
walking and
I saw
getting
that.
there. So there's any kind of accessibility you need, we'll work with, and we just want to get you up to the tabernacle to hear what we have to offer every night. But it's not just night services. We have a VBS program that begins on the August 1st, so it starts at 10 a.m. The bell rings and hundreds of kids pour out from the tent and
Really?
yep, and come, and so that's every Monday through Friday. It's the Monday through Friday from 10 to 12:15.
Okay.
And then there's youth services at night for
Okay.
kids, and the adult services are under the main tabernacle. There's 4 nights of concerts, and then other nights have singers and preachers.
So this is an event you go one night and you're like, no, I got to go again because I don't want to miss anything.
Oh,
That's
correct.
right. That's right.
Correct.
You're absolutely right.
And what was I going to say? What are all them little buildings around it? They look like houses.
They call them tents, but they're actually wooden shacks, if
Okay.
you will. And
Right.
they have electric to them. They do not have indoor plumbing, so
They don't.
there's bathrooms on the facility.
Okay.
And,
No running water.
No
you
running
have to
water.
go to the well to get your water.
Yeah,
and
go
bring
to
it
the
back
well.
To your
That's
tent.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. And but some of the music groups this year is Dixie Melody Boys are coming back again.
Okay, that'll be good.
And we have All for Him, just to name a few. We have the Timmons family is coming. Dave Morgan from Milford is coming.
Dave Morgan?
Yeah, Dave Morgan
That is
coming.
Jeannie Morgan's better half.
There you go. There you go. But Mercy's will be there. But Tim Dukes will be preaching. Kenny Marr is Kenny Marr Ministries will be there for a couple of nights. And to kick everything off, Frank Shelton with the Billy Graham, back from the Billy Graham Crusade.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Frank
think I
will be
just
there.
saw him recently.
Yeah, he'll be there the first 2 nights actually.
Really?
Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, so we're
He's
looking
inspiring
very much so.
and very fluent.
Yes, absolutely.
So when
Wow.
you come out, there's food. There's going to be food trucks from J.D. Shuckers in Georgetown.
okay.
And Dixie's food truck is going to be out there
Okay.
on different nights. And then we also have this wonderful place called the Sugar Shack, and you can get hand-dipped ice cream.
Okay.
After service, before service, whichever
You want.
whatever floats your boat.
'Cause
But
People
something for
stay and
everyone.
linger and
They do.
fellowship.
Fellowship.
It's really,
That's a
Yes.
big deal.
It's
All
really
night.
just a neat thing. It's like something you need to purposely put on your calendar.
You do.
Don't
You do.
just by mistake do it. You need to purpose in your heart, just purposely make up your mind you're going to go to this
Absolutely.
2 or 3 times.
Yes,
Because once you
And-
go once, you're going to go home and you're
You
going to
gotta
invite
keep
your
going back.
friends and
Yeah.
say, you know what, I never been to anything like this. It's not like one church dominates it. You have different churches involved with it, and it's just a good community thing
It is.
in the middle of the community.
Correct.
This is the 132nd session too, by the way. Yeah,
Really?
130. We missed
Yeah.
2 years. One were World War II, and we really
Okay.
didn't miss it. We just had to change the times. I wasn't there. I'm hearing about that from my
Okay.
grandparents, and then COVID 2 years ago.
Yeah, that
So
COVID.
yeah. But other than that, this is the 132nd year.
Wow, very good. And is this a thing that, how many different churches are involved
Wow.
with it? In other words, 10 or 20 or?
At least.
Yeah, at least there's so many different people that own their tents and that are out there. So different people go to different churches and everybody collaborates together. Our camp committee itself is made up of probably 5 or 6 different people that go to different churches other
So
than
pretty
Careys
much
Church.
the core churches of our community have been involved with this for years.
Oh, for
but it's
lots of
welcoming.
years.
All churches are welcome to be involved.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. It's
All the
not a
time.
this or that one. It's
No,
a
not at
it's a
all.
we thing.
Not-
in other words,
yeah.
it's not a competition.
Nope.
No.
It's a
Nope.
compilation.
It's-
We all come together.
Everybody's for the same cause.
Yes, right.
I would
Good.
like to ask everybody check into Careys Camp on Facebook.
Okay.
And you can get the full schedule there as well.
Okay.
I'm leaving you with a schedule today as well, but there's
Okay, I'll
you can-
memorize it.
Yeah, you can you can get it all
Okay.
done there.
All right, and so Careys Camp is happening, and do you need any volunteers? Do you need any money? Is there anything Careys Camp needs?
All of those things.
Support,
Okay. Yeah,
support,
support,
from the
absolutely.
community. Come
I mean,
out,
do you need,
join
like,
us, see what
helpers
we're all
to-
about.
Yeah, we have a cleanup. I believe it's the 16th and 17th, or the 15th.
Okay,
and
where you
16th.
come and
yeah,
pull weeds
Well,
and
yeah, and
paint.
paint we have to open the tabernacle. It's an open air tabernacle.
Right.
So we got to take down all the wood that we close it up with all year and get it
okay,
cleaned up.
okay.
But yeah.
So I have an unrelated question.
Yes, sir.
Where did the chairs in the tabernacle come from? They feel like they came out of a movie theater.
The original, they did. Some of them did. And
The
I'm
Clayton
not sure.
Theater.
I don't think, I think the ones that are in there now came from a high school that was
Okay.
Kloudz.
Okay.
Really?
They were donated to us.
Okay, but they felt like theater chairs. They
Yes,
were very
they're-
comfortable.
They're
Yeah.
very.
I was
yeah.
like, where did these come from? In other words,
Yeah.
so
And we encourage folks that don't want to sit on those chairs, because some of them can be a little hard to the tushy, but
I didn't find them yet.
you can bring your
I
own
have plenty
chair.
of-
You can
onboard
bring your
padding
own
with me.
chairs and sit outside of the tabernacle.
Yeah.
The sound system's great, so
That
you
is
can
neat
hear
because
from
they're all
wherever you
and-
are.
And those tents, you'll find people you know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And I'm
know?
really glad you're calling them tents
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the locals, the ones of us that live there during those 12 days, we call them tents, but
Right.
people like to call them cottages, and
Yeah.
Right.
we
but
kind of cut
a
them.
cottage would have running water.
Yeah, and we
Right.
kind of cut them a
That's right.
nasty side eye. We're like, they're tents.
They're
you
tents.
know.
So, yep, it's really an experience. I personally have been, and I want to encourage people to put those dates down. Like your Facebook page, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Careys
Okay.
Camp.
Careys Camp.
All right. So Careys Camp. How you spelling Careys Camp?
CAREY''S camp. CAMP.
Careys Camp. Okay. Anything else? So if they want to contact you, reach out, donate, get involved, just
Check us out.
Check us out
Check
on
us
Facebook.
out. Yep, on Facebook.
All right.
And
What'd you
we'll
think
be
of the interview? How'd we do?
We did
Outstanding.
great. Did we do
Okay.
good?
Yeah, you did good. You did good. You were well behaved.
There you go.
Wow,
Very
that's the first.
informative. All right. Well, I'm going to say thank you. If I offered you some gift cards to Vander, would you be offended?
Not at all.
Okay. Would you receive them?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you both 2. Is that okay?
Perfect.
2
That's
for her.
amazing.
2 for you. I thank you for joining me, and have a good weekend. Okay.
Thank you so much.
See y'all.
much.
Take care.
Thank you, Jim.
Be safe. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. There they go. Careys Camp, folks. I've been there personally. I'm telling you, it's a great experience. It's a good thing, right in the middle of the summer. Just kind of uplifting. You get to see your friends and your neighbors, and you're like, how in the world did this thing survive this long? It's a God thing. It's a God thing, is what I'm saying. All right, Dawn Kennedy, I'll be there cleaning and care. I just want to tell you something. If you need some cleaning done, this gal and her team will get your house clean, your house, your business, your apartment, your Airbnb, whatever you need done. So if you've never had somebody clean your house and you just said, I need a break, I've been busy. What a great Father's Day gift, so, or what Dad could buy for Mom, anyway, I'm just saying, if you want some cleaning done and you want somebody you can trust, somebody that's passionate about it, she'll even clean your refrigerator out and organize it if you want, or she won't, whatever you need done. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, she's a cleaning person. She does cleaning. She's licensed. She's insured. I think she'll go anywhere from, I can't remember, from Fenwick Island to somewhere else. So anyway, Fenwick Island to Smyrna. Fenwick Island to Smyrna. So anyway, her name is Dawn. Dawn Kennedy, okay? So when you call, ask for Dawn. It's her mom helps her some, her daughter helps her some, and she's got a whole team of people. And I've watched her work. I've had her clean some houses for me that were rentals. So, I said, can you spiff it up? So we'll set the standard for my tenants. This is how I want things kept. So anyway, I'm very happy with her. She has military senior discounts. You don't have to be a senior military. What I'm saying is she has military discounts, senior discounts. She has all kinds of things. Her name is Dawn. Her number is 302, that gets you in the hood, 302-362-7064. You got to dial it in that order, 362-7064, whether you need your office cleaned, whether you need your house cleaned, or whether you want to buy somebody a gift certificate. What a pleasant surprise. So anyway, I'll be there cleaning and care on the web and on Facebook, and that's that. Real quick, I decided to bring Greg Fuller on. Now, what's he talking about?
Ron's over there cracking jokes about our barber.
Ron Hagen is just,
He's
he
got nothing
always
better
likes
to
me
do.
to say he's the smartest guy in the room. But
Exactly.
Greg Fuller likes me to say the same thing about him.
Nah.
Now, me and Greg got the same love for the Lord
That's
and the
right.
same hairdo.
it.
Where's our photographer? Linda. She's over
Where
there.
is Linda?
All right, never mind. It's no big deal. She's using the iPad. Okay, don't crowd her. Don't crowd her. So anyway, Greg, real quick, I wanted to talk about this fundraiser you got coming up. Is that right?
Yes,
You're running
sir.
for what? What is it called again?
Register of Wills.
I knew it. I just
of
wanted to hear you
Sussex
say
County.
it. I just want to hear you say it 20 times this morning.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Appreciate it.
Register of Wills. You are ready for this. You have prepared your whole life, and you want to go get the job done.
Well, we prepared ourselves back in 2008, 2010 timeframe when we were there.
Right.
And we just want an opportunity to serve the people once again.
Yep.
And to be proactive with that office and bring it to the people. Make sure people are aware so that when they have to navigate that office, that they know what to anticipate
Right.
when they get there.
And
that's what
who.
I want to do.
And the who's who.
That's correct.
All right, now it's picture time. We both are
right.
sporting a really decent hairdo. Mine's a little, I got wind blown on the way in this morning. So anyway.
I got you beat.
He does, yeah. We can get out of the shower quick, can't we?
That's right.
Yep.
I love that.
Ain't no blow dryers working in our lives.
I remember, Jimmy, it was heartbreaking at first, but I finally just, you try to keep it, and then I just set it free.
Right.
It was the
Set
best
it
thing
free.
I did. I
What?
let it go. No sense of
Right.
that.
If you can't let it grow, let it go.
There you go. I like that one.
If you can't let it grow, let it go. Fundraiser coming up June what? I forgot
June
already.
24th, it'll be the last Friday of June. It's
Okay.
going to be at my fire company in Ellendale.
Okay.
The social will start at 6 a.m.
No, 6 p.m.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it at night or in the morning?
When I turn 60, it seems like things just fly out of your mind.
Okay, a.m. means
No, it's
after
6
midnight.
p.m.
P.m. means after lunch. It's p.m.,
It's
right?
6 p.m. Social starts at
All right.
6 p.m.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
6
we're going to
p.m.
socialize. Is there going to be any food?
There's going to be dinner at 7.
Okay. You
There
know what
will-
caught my eye?
What?
The auction. I love
yes.
auctions. So there's going to be an auction with Dave Wilson, I believe.
Yeah, Dave will be there for a live auction and then
Okay.
as well as a silent auction. We got some really good items.
Okay.
A matter of fact, my friend that just left was that was just on with you. Scott
Okay.
Smith, good friend of mine, fellow brother in arms and in
Okay.
Christ. He had donated a silent auction item.
All right.
So I just picked that up from him yesterday.
Okay. If somebody wanted to get tickets or go or donate something, what do they do?
If they want to get tickets, they can contact Esther at 302-265-6789.
Hold on.
Real simple.
265-6789.
Yep.
Dial it in that order, folks.
And they only got till Wednesday.
All right,
Because we
this
got to have our
Wednesday.
food counted.
Oh, that's a good idea, right.
And we're up
Okay.
to close to 100 people. So.
All right.
Yeah.
So get a ticket if you want to donate an item to be auctioned off. You don't have to eat. You can just come in fellowship, but either way, you need a ticket.
But don't forget, there's going to be live entertainment as well.
Oh, are you
I
gonna
got
sing
my
and
good
dance?
friend. They may get a treat at the end of it.
Okay.
They
All
may.
right. They may.
But the entertainment I'm talking about is my good friend and fellow veteran Ken Huff and Mr. Goodwood.
Okay.
He's a comedian ventriloquist.
Really?
And I mean, he is funny.
All right. Well, we're gonna look forward to this.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll be there.
I'm gonna hopefully be there. I got my tickets anyway. I got my tickets. I'm ready.
All right.
I gotta let you go. Is that okay?
It's all right with me, Jimmy.
I don't want to get in trouble.
That's right.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
I'll see you. Take care.
Take care.
Bye bye. Greg Fuller. If you don't know him, get to know him. Okay. If you don't know him, get to know him. All right. He's a good man all the way around. Okay. Listen to me. The Clayton Theater. We've been giving away tickets to the Clayton Theater on a regular basis, and I just want to tell you that the Clayton Theater has been around a long time. It's a sponsor segment, but it's a great, place to go. It's been in business like 70 years. The theater's been there. It's got a balcony. It's really cool. Nice, comfy seats. In other words, heated, air conditioned, a great snack bar, and so on. They play first-run movies. So if you want to go out to the movies sometime soon, check out ilovetheclayton.com. Go down there. It's going to be an experience, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's quaint, and it's nice. Right downtown Dagsboro, the Clayton Theater. Check them out at ilovetheclayton.com. All right, we got more guests going to be on this morning. The restaurant is filling up. I want to make sure everybody in the restaurant fills out a little slip to win a $25 gift card to Wawa. So we are going to open up the phone lines right now for you, my radio, my TV, my Facebook, my YouTube audience. If you want, we're going to only have one winner right this minute, one $25 gift card to Wawa. If you won in the past week or two, please give somebody else a chance to win, okay? Because the phone lines, there's only one. But call right now, and if you're the first person to get through and answer the question correctly, you will win a $25 gift card to Wawa. You have to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. I'm going to do a commercial real quick for Dry Zone. Dry Zone is a wonderful sponsor of the show, but more important than that, they are good people. Bill and Heather Anderson own and operate and run Dry Zone, and they are a good company. They do crawl space encapsulation. They like if you have a floor, my daughter's house, her floors were sagging because it was an older house, like 80-some years old, and the beams underneath were, I guess a little weak or whatever. They came in and put these nice aluminum beams in and, used these smart jacks and leveled it all up. So, if you've got sagging floors or, you've got concrete that's dipped down in your basement or your garage or around your pool or whatever, they can level that up with poly-level. They also do crawl space encapsulation, all kinds of things. So you can learn a lot about Dry Zone at dryzone.com. They provide many different services, and that's where you can learn it all. Dryzone.com, foundation repair, basement waterproofing, whatever you may need help with. So if you need more living space, they also have a thing where they can help remodel your basement and give you more living space. Also, if you got a leaky basement, they can help you with that. So lots of things they can do. They also are always looking for more employees, more people to join their team. But they're looking for people that are passionate about delivering exceptional customer service. They're not just looking for people that want a job. They're looking for people that want to do a great, fantastic job for their customers. So it's dryzone.com. They have another company called Hello Garage. You can check that out too. If you want to get your garage floor coated or you want to remodel your garage a little bit or spiff it up, they've got a lot of services they offer there. Dryzone.com, HelloGarage.com, one phone number for everything. Even if you want to consider going to work there, they're always looking to hire more people. It's 302-684-5034, 684-5034, dryzone.com. And while you're at it, take just a moment and like their Facebook page. Free estimates, free evaluations. They're good people. They know what they're doing. I got a phone call. I hope this is for the Wawa gift card caller. Are you there?
Yes.
And who am I speaking to?
Caroline McCray.
All right. Can you spell it for me?
CAROLLINE.
All right. And
McCray.
all right. And where are you from?
I am from Georgetown, Delaware.
All right. And I believe you called in before. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And are you watching on TV or radio or Facebook or what?
Facebook.
All right. Now, are you calling to win the gift card to Wawa or for some other reason?
The gift card. Wawa.
All right. So you have to answer a question, okay?
Sure.
Will you use it if you win it?
Absolutely. It's my favorite store.
Okay. Well, that's all I got to know is that you're going to use it, okay? All right.
Absolutely.
So you can pick that up at Weller's next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So that was my Wawa gift card winner. We're going to do a couple more later on in the show, and we're going to do one here in the room here somewhere. Anyway, so thank you for watching, everybody. A lot of people send me all kinds of crazy notes throughout the week. Some people love the show. Some people really love the show. And some people just like the show. But anyway, I'll take any feedback you want to give us. We do our best. If you're watching or you're listening, you say, well, I've never heard anything like that. That's exactly what we're shooting for, okay? We want it to be a little fun, a little entertaining, a little informative, but not too starchy. We want to just have a good time doing this show. So it's a live show. You can hear a lot of people in the background. In other words, there's people inside the restaurant here as we do the show. So we're interrupting their breakfast or their breakfast is interrupting us, one or the other. But either way, we're having a good time, all right? So what else is going on? Weller's Utility Trailers, I forgot all about them. We are having a big sale, SAIL. We're having a big sale. So when you need a sale, a big one is important. So we're having a big sale on all new utility trailers. And we are starting to run out of some models. When I started the sale, I might have had 2, 4, or 6 of a particular model. We probably have 50 different models represented. So anyway, if you need a trailer, we got them. So all new trailers are on sale. Just be aware, we had a 9-trailer day yesterday. That's a big day for us. Okay, and average trailer sale from start to finish probably takes an hour and a half, 2 hours from the time you get there and you look at it and we wait on you and we get it and then we do your paperwork and hook you up. But we'll take care of you. We're open today till 2 and come on in. We do have one person on vacation, so be aware we're one person short. But either way, Wellers.com, Wellers Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Phone number 302-337-8228. Notice how I really move my arms like that when I'm giving out my own phone number. So anyway, 302-337-8228. I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio, so we're going to get Colin Walls on, switch over to TV Delmarva right now, and I don't want you to miss a thing because we don't stop talking. We'll be right back on the radio in a minute. I don't stop talking. All right, Colin.
You don't. Yeah,
did I see Kevin Short showed up?
Kevin Short, Debbie Short, they're both here.
Oh, Debbie's
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Oh,
I've
Debbie,
allowed,
how you doing?
I've allowed them at my table.
Okay.
It's my
Debbie's got a
reserved
new
table.
hairdo going on.
Yeah, so does Kevin.
So does Kevin.
No, Kevin's
No.
got a new hair going on.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Just
All
one.
right. What else is going on
Hey,
around here?
TV Delmarva, Jim. How do
TV
you
Delmarva.
watch TV Delmarva? You ask me all the time. How do you watch TV Delmarva?
Listen, I had a lady visiting from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Used to live here and moved up there.
Okay.
And she was like, how do I watch it? I said, man, you got a smart TV, Roku? Yeah, that's all you got to do.
It's that easy. Yeah. So.
Download the TV Delmarva channel.
Yep. So is she watching now?
I think so. I don't even know if she's home yet. But
Okay.
anyway, she was
Okay.
excited to hear about it and want to know what's going on and
Yep.
so on.
So and that's not the only way you can watch.
All right. Give me another way.
And so if we're talking about the internet, Roku is available. You got to have internet for Roku. So
Right.
we have a channel available there. TVDelmarva.com. You can actually watch it right there. So go to TVDelmarva.com.
forgot about that.
Look up top, click the Watch Now or Watch Live button. I forgot what it says, but it says
One or
something
the
like
other.
that up there. Yeah. And just click on that, and then all of our channels will come up there.
Boom.
Or if you're within our signal and here in Sussex County and parts of Maryland, Kent County, point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan, look for channel 14 over the air. So we're going to have 5 channels there you'll see come
Wow.
up.
How cool.
It is. It really
How
is cool.
I have people all the time say, I think I want to advertise on there. I just ain't sure. I would just like to say,
Be sure.
if you ain't
Get
sure,
sure.
just get sure.
Yeah.
Okay?
It.
Colin would appreciate the support, I guess is what we're saying. In other
Yeah,
words,
and it's
you know,
more than just support too. It's we want to give you value, and
Right.
we want to
Get you
get
results.
you noticed and get results for your business or your organization, whatever it is. Yeah,
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
getting results. In other words, I've started advertising with you a little while back, maybe November or something. I can't remember when it
Yeah.
started, but
Yeah.
anyway, but I'm getting results, and it's a good bang for the buck. It's a good bang for the buck. So-
Say a month that you didn't actually advertise in, and I'll send you a bill for it.
Right.
Yeah.
No. So anyway, but I made a new commercial the other day. So
You did. We'll
anyway,
see.
I was holding my iPad up.
Yes, and
I
you were
said,
holding
"He
it
ain't got
this
nothing
way
like this on
instead
there."
of this way.
I can't do it that way. I'll
Well, I
try.
can see
I
that.
can do.
Your commercial will look different. So yes,
Yes.
we're gonna make it
That's
work.
what I want. I want my commercial to be like no other commercial on.
Yes. Now the
Okay?
problem is that on television, each
Oh,
television
I know exactly.
displays a little bit differently, and you're down at the bottom, so you might only see your eyes, which you'll probably be okay with, or it could just be above your eyes and just see the top of your head. But-
Guys.
on certain TVs. But,
All right. Sorry
yeah.
about that.
That's okay. That's okay. And no, you did. I mean, it actually turned out pretty good, I thought. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I was trying to walk. I got another one to send you too. But
Do you?
anyway,
Okay.
yeah. So it was interesting. I was out there with this iPad. And people were looking at me like, "What's he doing?" I said, "I'm combing my hair, everybody. I'm using it as a mirror." So advertising, people can
Yes.
buy ads. They could
Absolutely.
maybe even
Yep.
buy their own show for whatever. Who knows?
Yep. So, we do have half-hour blocks for sale Saturdays and Sundays. Yep, that you could purchase, and even overnight during the week.
There's
if you've got
some.
an infomercial you want to
Yep.
do or run or something, yeah, that would work out good.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So how do you want them to reach you? Text you up till 9?
You can text me until 9, 302-242-8015, or give me a call after 9 o'clock at the same number, 302-242-8015.
Okay. I see your mother has arrived.
Yeah, she's here.
Is Oliver here?
Oscar?
Oscar?
Oliver? I don't know. Is there an Oliver here? Oscar's not here.
Oh, Oliver, Oscar. All right, I keep getting it messed up. I'm gonna get it before I leave this earth. I'm gonna get that right.
All right. I'm going to hold
All right.
you to that.
Hold me to it.
I'm not going to let you go.
I knew it was Oscar.
I'm not going to let you leave this earth.
As soon as I get ready to say Oliver, I have to remember it's Oscar.
That's right. It's that easy.
It's that easy, everybody. Man, I have a terrible time with names. That's why I don't go out in public much and socialize, because
Right.
people tell me their name, and about 2 seconds later, I'm like, what was your name again? So anyway,
You got to figure out a way to associate their
I
name
know
with
it.
something. Isn't there a trick to that some
well,
people do?
if I could see their vehicle, I remember vehicles good, and I remember what people do for a living real good.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to do. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think of this morning? We
Well-
got more people. Kevin and Debbie are
yeah,
here.
the
I see
crowd
Denny's
is
here.
great.
Doug Poore's
Yep.
here.
Oh, Jay Wilkins just came in. I see
Jay
him over
Wilkins,
there.
is he
Yeah.
here? Where is he?
Yep.
Oh, he's over there. He's sporting a bald head.
Yeah.
Not that he's follically challenged or anything. He might do it on purpose. I don't know.
He probably does.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't want it to get in the way when you're dodging them bats.
Well, they can get
other
caught
words-
up in your hair.
That's exactly
You remember
right.
that?
That's
That used to be the big
exactly
thing.
right.
Oh, they'll get caught in your hair.
Yep. Gosh. All right. Well.
All right.
We had a swimming pool one time, and we had to turn the night light off at night because them bats would come. And that light seemed to attract them, but they
Well,
would
I
fly
think the
down
light
and get a
attracts
drink
the
of water.
bugs,
Oh, and the bats eat
and
the
the
bugs.
bats eat the bugs.
Okay.
That's
Well,
probably
we had-
what it was.
We had less bats at our pool at night when we turned the light off.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a tip. That's a free tip, everybody. It's a free bit of
But
advice.
you probably have more bugs
Might have had more bugs
because now it concentrated them all in one area, and the bats
Now
could
they're
really
everywhere.
get to them. Yeah.
Right now they're everywhere.
Yeah.
and the bats could see them too because the light was on.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Are we going back on the radio already? All right, we're
I'll
back
see
on
you.
the radio. All right, see you, Colin. Goodbye. There he goes, Colin Walls. Hey, we got a building full of people here, so I'm going to speed up my talking, okay? I'm going to try to articulate my words just a little bit better. All right, what is next? I want to brag on Dale Curlin. Just a quick sponsor segment. He's my lawnmower guy. He's right in Ellendale. A lot of people know him. It's Curlin's Mower and the golf cart shop. And he works on lawnmowers and weed whackers and chainsaws and pretty much anything with a gasoline engine. He'll help you out. So anyway, if you need something worked on, his name is Dale. I've been very happy with him. He's got over 40 years experience and mowers, golf carts, chainsaws, weed eaters. He can even sharpen chains for chainsaws, okay? So his name is Dale Curlin, and he's right there in Ellendale. He also sells Snapper Pro items and Simplicity items, and pickup and delivery is available. And if you want like a new weed whacker or a new lawnmower and you don't want to have to go home and put it together yourself, he'll do it for you. And great service, sells stuff, services stuff. He's in Ellendale. His phone number is 302-503-3048. 503-3048. Dale Curlin, okay? Now, next is my next guest. I'm a little bit behind when I got to sift through these notes. I know I have fallen behind. All right, so anyway, it's picture time, first of all. We're going to get our picture taken right there. Smile pretty. All right, this is Jay Wilkins, and he is a Wilkins Wildlife and Bedbug 911. Jay, how are you? I'm doing real good. And who is this? Is this the driver? Is she the driver?
I brought the expert today.
Okay. And give her a microphone and turn it on if you would, please. So anyway, what is her name? What is your name?
Kylie.
Kylie? All right. And what are you doing here today?
I'm here for my dad.
Okay. How was the ride in? Was it a good ride? Any speeding tickets? Okay, good job. Good job. No speeding tickets is always a good morning.
Good.
All right. So anyway, do you go to work with your dad sometimes? What do you like about what your father does?
Well, what I like about what he does is he does like raccoons, and that's my favorite animal.
Raccoons. So do you have a collection of raccoons?
Sometimes.
Really? Then they move away, huh? All right. So he traps them. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And have you ever petted a raccoon? Have you really? Okay. What's your next favorite animal?
A fox.
A fox. Wow. Have you ever heard a fox like make that crazy noise in the middle of the night? It's kind of eerie, isn't it? Wow. Now, your dad also catches bats. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Have you ever been with him when he was catching bats?
Yes.
Wow. What's that like?
Well, he sort of goes into like the attic and he gets them.
Really? Now, you know a bat can get in your hair? That's why your dad has no hair. He leaves his hair at home, doesn't he? No. All right. So, Jay, how's she doing for you there?
Good, good.
Good. So you have a business
Yes.
that if a person has do you call it a varmint or what do you call it?
Basically, there's there's two types of trappers in the world.
Okay.
And there is the person who's a trapper who a farmer might call to control a fox or something like that.
Okay.
What I'm considered is a wildlife control operator. So
Okay.
what we like to say is that we save animals from bad situations.
Okay. And put them in their better environment.
Sometimes, yes, depending
You know.
depending on situations.
Right.
A lot of people will think, as far as our business model goes, they just think you're a killer.
Okay. Okay.
To say
I
the-
consider you a relocator.
To say the least. Delaware is one of those states where it offers operator discretion. So as long as we don't have an animal that's ill, that is exhibiting mange or distemper or something of that nature, typically released within the home area, so that the animal can't come back and create
Right.
damage again, because we want to stop the animal from creating any type of damage.
So in my case, I had a house trailer with a tenant in it.
Correct.
And she thought somebody or something was living underneath this trailer.
Correct.
And you came up and somehow I guess you have cameras that you
I do. That's what my iPad has. We watch every scenario that's going on. So the way older trapping used to be done is the trapper would come out, he set a trap, he'd tell the client, hey, let me know when there's something in the trap.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
my philosophy behind that is that if you're paying someone to do a job,
Yeah.
you shouldn't have any part in that at all.
Right. And you don't want to leave the animal in the trap too long
That's
either.
correct. State permit requires you to check that trap every 24 hours. Our cameras give us that 24-hour access.
All the time.
We know the
yeah.
moment the animal's in the trap.
Right.
So we
right.
already know that, and it allows us to schedule accordingly.
Right.
Throughout
So
our
it doesn't
days.
sit in there for days or
Correct.
anything like that. Well, so you found an animal at this thing and you trapped it and then you took it to a different environment, in other words.
Correct.
Okay. And so I also see you deal with snakes.
A lot.
A lot. How in the world? So somebody calls you up and says, is it usually a snake in the house or a snake in the yard or the barn or what?
It's a combination. Probably the best story to tell would be the one that my son went on, because Austin is my son. He's our resident reptile specialist. So he was called out to a structure in Snow Hill, Maryland. Gentleman said there was a snake in the house.
Okay.
But here's how the gentleman knew there was a snake in the house. He woke up, he uses a CPAP to sleep, but when he woke up to turn his CPAP off, the snake was coiled up on top of the CPAP.
Get out of town.
Yeah, he was ready to burn the house down.
I could relate to that story. Wow.
Yeah, he was ready to burn the house
Did he
down.
feel it or see it?
Oh, no, he put his hand up there to turn the machine off, and he saw the snake sitting there staring at him.
Really? Wow.
But to understand...
That's called a wake-up call.
Yeah, that's a wake-up call.
But so he calls you. Then
calls us, Austin runs right out there. We had a schedule that day, but, in a situation like that, you just kind of call a handful of clients you're dealing with for the day, and you go, look, we've got an emergency situation
Yeah.
we need to go handle. We'll get there today. We're just going to be
But you found the snake in the house. Okay. And then you catch it somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you have a son, Austin, who works with you.
Correct.
Okay. So it's a family business.
It is a family business.
And your daughter she's over there shaking her head.
Yep.
She's just chomping to go.
I want her to be able to go. I want her to be one of those females that proves the rest of the world wrong.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah, and I have a middle-aged daughter also,
Yep.
but she doesn't participate in the business as much as the little one does.
Well, she's a different age.
That's it.
She's at a different
She's
season
a
of life.
teenager, that's
Yep,
right.
Teenager. So anyway, so somebody called you. So run through the kind of animals you deal with, because you're not there to deal with ants and things. You're not
Correct.
pest control.
Correct.
Okay,
We're considered pest control like if you do a web search for Google, because
Okay.
there's nothing that separates. It's still a pest.
Okay.
The difference
Okay.
is your pest control guys are dealing with invertebrate pests, which is an exoskeleton, and we deal with what is called a vertebrate pest, which would be mice, rats, moles, voles, skunks,
Okay.
squirrels.
Okay. Moles, voles. I just thought of them.
Yep.
Okay.
So, and anything, of course, larger, fox, the occasional.
What about a coyote?
The occasional coyote, that's where I was going.
They have been spotted.
They have been spotted.
How would you catch a coyote?
Typically, It depends on the scenario. Coyote is a predator that's evasive to this area. It's not natural.
Okay.
So they were brought
So
in.
they're not comfortable.
Well, they're comfortable once they follow a food route.
Oh, okay.
Once they're used to following a food route, which a fox basically operates in that same
Okay,
mentality.
following the food.
They follow a food route is what they do.
Okay.
Snakes do the same thing. A snake,
Really?
most people think, well, if I got one snake in the house, I've got 10. That's not true.
Okay.
So typically,
Only got 9.
Typically, well, probably 3. Could be 3 during mating season. So typically, the reason a snake is there is because there's a food source.
Okay. That's pretty much true with all animals,
It is.
isn't it?
There's a food source.
There's a food
3
source.
things: food, shelter, and water.
Right.
Any of those 3 things are present, then of course
Right.
the animal can be there.
People are sending you messages, I take it.
No, those are cameras going off.
Oh, really?
Let me
Wow.
know. Let me know there's a squirrel in the trap.
Okay, well, good. So how do people reach you? If they got a question or want to know whatever, I mean, do you have emergency service or
We
is
do.
it just...
We're
okay.
24 hours.
Okay, so they give you a call. Is that what you do? What's the number?
Yep. Number's 302-236-3533.
236-3533, 3533.
And we're easy to find on the web. We have 2 different web addresses. The easiest one is IGotBats.com.
IGotBats.com. I had a friend of mine you did some work for years ago over in Seaford in a rental property.
Yeah.
And got the bats out of the attic. And, so there's a tenant, that's saying, I got something in the attic. And here's the landlord saying, what do you got? And you went over and you got the bats. And he was
Yep.
very happy because he had no idea what he had.
Yeah.
He just knew that he had something.
Correct.
That's where I was at. I knew I had something, All right, so we gave out the phone number. What is the Facebook page?
Facebook page is Wilkins Wildlife Bedbug 911.
Okay, Wilkins Wildlife. It's fun to watch your Facebook page.
Yeah, because we do a lot of live videos. We try.
Yes.
Our business model is education first,
Okay.
and because anyone can be feared into doing something because they don't know.
Right.
But
right.
if you educate a person, then they're going to make an educated decision.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, and anything else I need to know? Anything else you want to say? How about her? Anything else you want to
Anything
say?
you want to say?
No. What are you gonna do today? Shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you going? Don't know. All right.
She's growing like a weed, so she needs some new summer
Some
clothes.
new clothes. Okay. Do you like ice cream? Have you ever been to Vanderwin's?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want some gift cards to Vanderwin's? Okay. Well, let me give you a couple of them. All right. So I'll give you probably 1, 2, 3. I'll go with 5. Is that enough?
Oh boy.
There you go. Have you got a boyfriend yet?
No.
No? Okay.
For the record, she does not.
Not until she's 25, right? Oh, here we go. Anything else, Jay? I don't want to cut you off. I just want to cut you loose. But anyway, no. Is there anything else?
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for your service.
Yep.
In other words, I called. I think you came actually that day.
Yep,
In other
sure
words,
did.
and you said, "Hey, we got something," and I was like, "Wow, he really is on his game." So, but very interesting on Facebook. In other words, there's just always something popping up, and you treat everything in a humane way. I mean, I remember you were telling me the animal you didn't want it to, be out in the trap overnight. In other words, because
We try not to.
right, because they're not in their habitat,
Right.
and we want to be fair and honest with them, I guess.
Correct.
All right. Well, thank you. You good?
Yep,
All right,
absolutely.
I don't want you to miss anything. Is there anything else you needed to say?
Nope, we're good.
All right. Well, have fun shopping.
Yeah.
Okay?
She
All
will.
right. Just add a 0
That'll be
to whatever
painful.
she wants.
It'll be painful for me, but joyful for her.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Thank you, Jay. Take
Thanks,
care of
Mr.
yourself.
Jim. Take care.
Yep. Good local guy, everybody. So check him out, Jay Wilkins, and he's also, just a local guy. All right. What else is going on? We got different guests coming and going, and lots of different things. I wouldn't mind rearranging things a smidgen. Yeah, I would, if Kevin's got time. Is that who we were going to get? Yeah, okay. And wouldn't mind Debbie with him, too. The 2 of them. All right, so we're going to try to get Kevin Short and Debbie Short on. Want to mention this 5th annual car show today at the Cape and Lopin High School, starting at 9 a.m., 9 to 2. We had Half Pint on here last week, and he told us all about it. And so this is his car show, and it is today from 9 to 2 at the Cape and Lopin High School in the parking lot. So check that out today. And I want to brag on my insurance agent real quick, who is L&W Insurance Agency, and it's not Ellen. It's L&W Insurance, okay? And I just want to let you know that I really like dealing with him. I do with him with all my insurances, and he keeps me well insured, and we've had scenarios to where he got to show me what he does, because he said anybody in the world can sell you insurance. He said it's when you need to use your insurance that the quality of an insurance agent shows up, and he has never let me down. He does not make me deal with the insurance company. He gets in the middle of it. I communicate with them. They communicate with them, and if I don't like what they're saying, they help adjust it. So I'm very happy with them. If you need insurance, whether it's for personal, residential, you're a renter, you need business insurance, whatever you may need, they got an office in Greenville up towards Wilmington. They got one down in Ocean View. They got one in Dover, and it's L&W Insurance Agency, 302-856 7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com. All right, I am going to talk to Kevin and Debbie for a couple minutes. She wants to take a picture real quick, so if we could smile pretty. Gotcha.
I've been looking for your mints. Where are they?
Oh, I never got them out today.
You didn't?
She's got them in the bag over there.
Can we stop the show just
no,
for a
we
minute?
can't.
We can't?
No, you're going to lose your
We're-
time.
we're rolling?
So we are rolling. So anyway,
Okay.
with that said, Debbie, how is Debbie?
Good morning, Debbie. It's fine. Thank you so much for inviting me to talk with you today.
Well, I thought I would get a word with you because with Kevin around, it's hard to get a word in edgewise.
I will be quiet. I moved the "You Are Awesome" sign.
Over there?
Right there.
I failed you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tracy, when you get a minute, give him a mint, please. Okay, they're in the
No,
end.
no, it's
the end of
fine.
my. No,
It's
no, no, because I feel you need it to be.
No,
quite
I
honest
was
with
just
you.
looking for something to complain about.
Okay.
So-
Well, anyway, so what do you? So let's stay with Debbie for just a minute. Are you got a different hairdo going
I
on?
do. I'm trying.
Little different color?
Yeah, trying new things.
It's a summery look.
She has a birthday
Yes.
coming up.
Yes.
Oh, and she
Wednesday,
wants to make
so,
sure you
yeah.
don't forget.
Yes.
Your birthday
Yes.
Wednesday?
Yep.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Just a big 4 or 5, huh?
It is a big 4.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
happy
Big-
birthday in
Oh,
advance.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Golly
Thank you
dang.
very
I
much.
didn't know. I would have brought gifts.
Well,
I
it's
I
the
got the
first time.
perfect pillow for you.
You got
First
till
time.
Wednesday.
I got till Wednesday,
Yeah.
right? I'm not
Yeah.
out of time
Yeah.
yet.
There you go.
There's still time.
All right. So anyway, with that said, how's life?
Everything is great.
Good. Well,
Life
good.
is great.
Are you still keeping yourself busy?
I am extremely.
Not slacking off or nothing, are you?
No.
That's
not
funny.
really.
All right. So what
That's
are you going
funny.
to do on your birthday?
You know, I have a plan for my birthday.
Do you
I have,
really?
I have a woman who
I haven't heard
used to
this.
live in my recovery house
Okay.
who has asked to spend the day with me.
Really?
So we are going to spend the day together. Her
Why
name
don't
is
you
Lindsay.
go? Lindsay?
Lindsay. And we are going to go to Rehoboth and walk on the boardwalk and.
You know what else I would do?
What?
I would go to Midway and ride them go-karts.
Okay, I'll tell her.
Have you ever done that?
I've never done that.
It's a lot of fun.
We may try that.
Okay, and if Lindsay's getting on your nerves, you can run into her.
I
And if she's getting on your nerves, she can run, or you getting on her nerves, you can run into her.
doubt that'll happen.
You know, it's just a good
Happen.
stress relief.
Sounds good.
Go-kart
Sounds good.
riding.
We have been
Right.
to the water park behind the go-karts,
And did the water slides?
the Lazy River.
Oh, the lazy river. Okay.
we've done
All
that.
right.
Up
That's
the
good.
lazy river.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Apparently,
so-
I have no plans with her for our birthday. so,
Obviously.
yeah, I'm off the hook. What are
She's
you doing?
gonna let you work all
What-
day.
What are you doing
We
Wednesday?
can do lunch.
Let's do lunch. Let's hang
You're
out.
gonna take
In
me out
Debbie's
to dinner,
honor.
you said.
Okay. Well, you
said
didn't mention
you were
that.
going to
You know.
Hey, has he took you to see the movie Top Gun yet?
No. No.
Do that Wednesday night.
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey. I heard that.
Yes. We went to
Yes.
see
When was that? Was
Downton
that your
Abbey.
anniversary? What was that?
His birthday.
His birthday.
My birthday.
You went to the Milford?
Yes.
Theater?
Yeah.
We liked it there very much.
Did Kevin lose his keys or anything in the seat?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. He did.
It was
Yep.
embarrassing. You had to
Those
stop
seats-
the movie. Kevin
No.
was panicking. He lost his keys.
No, it wasn't like that.
No.
That was the day before the Top Gun release. So.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, there must have been something special because my daughter was there that night.
Yes.
There was some special pre-showing of Top Gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's only seen it 5 times since. So,
Wow.
They need the
Yep.
money.
huh?
I understand they need the money.
Well, it helps evidently.
There you go.
All right. So, Kevin, did you have anything to say in closing?
I-
We're out of time.
no, but thanks for the mint. I got the mint.
Okay.
No, you know, we're
I
hanging
got
out.
the hint,
You
got the mint.
You got quite a crowd here today.
Unbelievable. Everybody's getting along. We're going to draw a drawing.
Everybody's
to fill
getting
out-
along. Yeah,
Everybody's getting along.
There's been no fights.
No fights.
That's
broke
good.
out. We
That's
appreciate
good.
everybody. There's Charlie and Betty
Yep.
over there. So, all right. Well, with that said,
This has been a great place for you to be.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I hope they're happy.
I like it.
We're
It's in
happy.
Milton, you know.
Yep, food's good.
I could
service
walk
is
to
good.
work from here.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could.
I could. Yeah.
Yep, you could.
Yeah, I'm not going to,
Not
but I
going
could.
to, but you could.
Yeah. So that's you know, in closing, that's all I wanted to say is that you had a good crowd. So in fact, I had to sit at Colin's table. So
Okay. Well, good. Colin's mom is here. Oscar's not here today. So I always get his name, Oliver. All right. So anyway, did I say it wrong again? Obviously. My goodness. All right. So anyway, don't forget to fill your name out on one of them slips of paper.
that
Okay?
you know, it's done. Yeah.
I just need that and your social, and we're good.
Okay. All right.
You didn't
Yeah.
say put your social security.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I got a family member that their identity has been hacked, and it's driving her crazy.
Oh, that's awful.
She somehow suspended her. She did something with her social security number, but just yesterday they opened a checking account in her name,
Wow.
Wow.
and she gets these notices. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't even know what to do to stop this. In other words, so I don't know what to tell her either. So we won't burn up a lot of time on that. So. Boom. I don't even know why you brought it up, Kevin.
You know, I was just wondering that myself. All right. Well.
All right, I'm going to give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's. Is that okay?
Hey, and we used some of those the other day.
Happy birthday.
Sunday,
Did you really?
we went to the Dewey Beach Vanderwin's.
Really?
Yes, and we
You were the one.
with Dad.
I heard the police report.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we took Dad,
Tall, bald-headed guy.
and he had butter pecan. I don't know.
Did you get an
chocolate
ice cream cone, milkshake?
Ice cream cone. Yeah.
You can trade these towards a milkshake.
Oh, really?
You got to
I
pay
Yeah,
a
we
little bit
upgraded
more.
to a waffle cone with ours. He got the
Pay for the
we got the regular cone.
Here you go.
Or
This
cone.
will be for me and you on Wednesday.
Cool. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do something. Let's hang out. Okay.
All right. I'm going to let you guys go if it's okay.
It's
Yep.
okay. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
Have a
so
good
much.
show.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And good luck on Saturday.
What's Saturday?
Friday.
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, that's early.
That is early. I'm going to be
Yeah.
there at 4:30. I don't even know why. But anyway, so they got a guy named Lawrence. Lawrence is back at the studio right now. running
he's
the
gonna be
board.
there with you?
He's going to be there with me, and then somebody else is going to be back at the studio, and Dan's going to be listening. So hopefully I'll do a
There-
good job.
there
I
you
have
go.
to get the big 6 at 6 ready.
Yes.
Really?
I have to think of 6 topics to talk about, 6 things. So
That day. You can't do it in advance.
no, I can't because it's got to
Gotta
be
that
relevant,
day. Yeah.
right? So
you might want to get up at like 1.
no, I'm going to get somebody else to get up at 1.
Okay.
To do this for me.
Okay.
Now
All right.
you're
Well,
All right,
good luck.
see you. Happy
All right.
birthday, Debbie.
Thanks,
if I don't
John.
see you Wednesday,
Thank you,
okay?
thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. All right.
care.
Vanderwin's Ice Cream. You hear me give out the gift cards all the time. So, you know, they're a sponsor of the show. We say thank you to the Vanderwin family. They are a great blessing to our community. And I like their ice cream. What can I say? I like their milkshakes. Jim Bosco is another Jim that loves their milkshakes. So it must be a Jim thing. But anyway, I love their ice cream cones. You can get a quart, a cup, a pint, a cone. You can get gift cards. Anyway, Vanderwin's. Check them out. If you've never been, you owe it to yourself to go. Wilson's Auction, big sale today. Man, go to wilsonsauction.com and look at all the items. There's thousands of things going to be sold today, starting at 10 o'clock on Route 113 in Lincoln at Wilson's Auction. So anyway, goes all day, all afternoon, and into the evening. Then on Tuesday nights, every Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, they have an auto auction. So you can sell, you can buy, whatever you want to do. Then on the 25th of June 25th, that's a Saturday, of course, at 10 a.m. up in, where is this? On Central Church Road in Dover, okay? A big auction. They're going to have a backhoe for sale for starters. Compact tractor, furniture, framed art, glassware, collectibles, lawn and garden tools, and more. So it's a lot of stuff, a whole page of stuff. So you can learn about this auction. It's not till June 25th. So you can mark your calendar and check that out. But today, all day and into the evening, Wilson's is selling stuff. And let's say you've got, like this Wednesday, I'm taking a whole trailer full of stuff to Wilson's and I'm going to drop it off. and then you drop it off, and then I'm going to go back on Monday and pick up my money, and it's going to be done. So if you got something you want to sell and you don't want to have a yard sale or be bothered with it, you take it to Wilson's Auction, drop it off, and it'll be done. Any questions about Wilson's Auction, the number's 302-422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com on the web. All right, so we have a lot going on here. Doug Poore from the Harrington Historical Society is going to join me in the next half hour, and we're going to talk about Wreaths Across America. What a great organization and what a great way to show your support. So with that said, I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. So switch over to TV Delmarva. Right now, we don't want you to miss a thing. TVDelmarva.com. You can watch there. And Colin Walls and I are going to chit-chat a little bit about TV Delmarva and Walls Service Center, all right? All right. What's the matter? Everything all right? Okay. All right. She had a look on her face like I done something wrong. I wasn't sure. All right. I thought I had mispronounced.
She always has that look on her face like you've done something wrong, Jim.
Right. Only when I'm awake.
Right.
But I thought I had mispronounced the word.
You did.
So, did I?
Yes. Lots of them.
Oscar.
I'm keeping track over there. I've got it all written down. Yeah.
He's got a whole spiral notebook.
Well, we got to turn it into the FCC at the end of the year.
Right.
So,
with a picture of me
say,
attached
do
to
not
it.
let any children watch this.
Right. So,
no,
all right.
just kidding.
What's up with you?
Well, TV Delmarva, we're on the air, over the air, and I mentioned the FCC. We are an over-the-air television station. We do have to abide by the FCC rules.
Yep.
We do stream our channel as well, but we don't allow any of the non-FCC compliant stuff into the stream either.
Right.
So, yeah.
We have a lot of people question us about music. In other words,
yes.
And you've got FCC rules.
Yeah.
Then you've got Facebook rules.
Yeah, and it's not Facebook. It's actually the publishing company or production company,
Right.
whatever. Kevin would know what they're called. What are their music rights called? Yeah. Well, just whatever the companies are called. Licensing companies.
Licensing
yes.
companies.
Music licensing
because
companies.
Because what happens that people what?
I've heard that they're serious about those licenses too. They're serious. When they say it, they really mean it.
They really mean it.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's nothing to get a $5,000 or $10,000 fine for something silly. You
Yeah, I heard of a local town here on Delmarva that ended up with a $15,000 to $20,000 fine
for a movie.
For a movie, yes,
Yep,
they played a movie. Yep, and
out
they didn't
in the
get the
park
proper
or
licensing.
something like that. Yep. Yep, I agree. So we try to do our best to stay in the safe zone.
We do stay in the safe zone. We don't try. We do.
We do.
Yes.
All right.
How's that?
So that's good.
Exactly.
I want to mention the advertising again.
Okay.
People hear me talk about it a lot, and the only reason I talk about it is because I'm a business guy, and I'm talking to people that are saying, I used to do this, but now I'm doing this, and what I'm doing isn't working like it used to work.
Right.
And I told Colin one day, I said, we should do a seminar on advertising. Because a lot of people think when you advertise that you immediately, are going to get an absolute response to it.
Right.
And when you advertise, all you're doing is buying space in somebody's brain so that when they need what you do, they're aware of it.
Right.
But it doesn't mean they're going to call, unless you're having a 50% off sale or something like that.
We say things like, you're planting the seed or you're sowing the seeds of.
Right. But if you mention Walls Service Center and you don't need any automotive repair, you're not going to just pick up the phone and call because you did a commercial.
Exactly, yes.
And so I have met people that say, well, I advertised and I didn't get any phone. It doesn't work. And I can't get people to understand it because, and then people say, well, Jim, why do you advertise all the time? I have been advertising where I advertise, and I don't stop.
Right.
52 weeks a year.
Yeah.
Because I happen to be in business 52 weeks a year.
How many weeks of the year are you in business? Right. But, and so, we also use the word momentum a lot of times. We don't want to lose any momentum, and that is real. So if you've got good momentum going, and then you stop, you think, well, I'm just going to take a couple months off.
Coast. Right.
Yeah, I'm going to coast for a little while. And it'll get you through for a couple months probably, before it works or before it stops working, but
then you
to get that momentum again is
because
a lot of
we
work.
live in a day and time when people's mind is not remembering and retaining as well as it used to.
Yeah.
And we've just got to be
There's a lot of
reminded.
distractions. I think there's a lot of
that would be
distractions,
the way to put it.
in life, and there's lots of choices, of where to watch television.
Yeah.
So we've got 5 different channels. So
Just yourself.
right, exactly.
Right.
So if you think, hey, where should I spend my advertising? Well, spread it across 5 different channels.
Right.
That's a pretty good place to start.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's the same way with trailers. When people come to look at a trailer, we don't sell just one brand.
Right,
Many.
exactly,
So it's
right.
a little more work. But
Yep.
I was telling somebody the other day,
And you're thinking, just spread your money across 5 different trailers, buy 5 different trailers.
that way you got
like
at least
channels.
3.
That's right.
At least 3, buy 3. But it's just interesting to help people understand how to effectively and efficiently advertise.
Yeah.
In other words, but I know some people look at spending money on advertising as an expense, and I look at more as an investment.
Investment, yes, yeah.
You
Yep,
know,
and it's a
and-
long-term investment.
It is.
It's
And-
not, a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right. I've been advertising. Well, I've been in business 48 years.
Yeah.
So in other words, I've been in the center of the guide probably 30 years.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
and
and-
I remember from when I was a kid, I remember your advertising. You caught my attention as a kid. Advertising, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
So I just want to mention
That's how much older he is than me.
That's
Just,
right.
That's why I
Yep.
say that.
But I just want to encourage people to chat with Colin if you want to talk about advertising because
I'd love to talk,
he's not your average advertising salesperson.
Right, yes.
He's a
Yes.
businessman.
Yeah, I've been in business. I am in business, and I know what I've done to advertise. It's not always, a lot of it comes down also to the message that you're sending.
Absolutely.
What message are you asking somebody to come into your business and,
Right.
and let's get going, are you trying to get them in today, or not? So
Call Jerry.
Yeah, call
That's an
Jerry,
example
right.
of one. In other words, call Jerry. That
Right.
was Jerry Santoro's. That was
Uh-huh.
the second commercial you made for
Yes.
him. And
Yep.
that one was a little bit more, let's call Jerry.
Exactly,
You
yeah.
know, if you're not sure, let's just call Jerry.
Yeah, and
You
it's
know, so
memorable, and
it is, yep, and it's kind of cool.
Right, yep.
All right.
So anyway,
anything else I need to know? It made me think. I wanted to make sure I had Jerry's ad to do today.
Oh, okay,
'cause
yeah.
I hadn't done it yet. So anyway, I appreciate the crowd. Everybody's
Yeah,
here.
it's good.
It's just nice to see all the different folks, Charlie and Betty, and everything's going on. So, prepping for the radio.
Yep, I think we're on the radio.
I think we're on the radio.
All right. I'll see you
Goodbye,
next week,
Colin.
Jim. Thank you.
I'll see you next week. I won't see you next week. Are you here next week? Colin will not be here next week, folks. Still, come see us, tune in, no matter what, all right? So let's just brag real quick on Jerry Santoro. This is Call Jerry, all right? So this is a sponsor segment. This is Jerry Santoro. He's been sponsoring the show for years. Appreciate Jerry, okay? He's an owner-operator of Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry also does a lot of lot clearing. People say lot clearing. Man, people are moving here. People already live here. People are building a pole shed in their backyard, and they got some trees in the way, or they got some trees they just want down, okay? So if you have some tree work you need done, call Jerry. If you need an irrigation system or some pavers or some landscaping, call Jerry. If you want to buy some mulch, call Jerry. If you want to get some seasoned firewood, he's got that. Call Jerry. So his name's Jerry Santoro. He's a local guy, family man, and I've been doing business many years in our community. He's licensed, he's insured. Just had him do some tree work at one of my properties, trimmed some limbs, and then there was a big old walnut tree, and he just cut it down and cleaned it all up. Does a nice job. So if you have any questions, you need anything done, call Jerry. What's his phone number? It's 302-363-6025. 302-363-6025. Jerry's Land Clearing on the Facebook, all right? JLC-LLC.com on the web. Jerry Santoro. Now, I'm going to get my picture taken with Doug, and then we're going to get to work on talking about something. Here we go. Gotcha. All right, Doug, how you doing?
How are you this morning?
Good. And how do you like our new location?
I love it. Breakfast was great.
What'd you have?
Scrambled eggs and scrapple. You got to have scrapple if you live on Delmarva.
That's true. That's true. Well, we've enjoyed being here. As you can see, we have a good crowd. And I don't know, did you fill out a little slip to win the...
I did.
Okay. Well, we're going to do that drawing here in just a little bit. So other than that, if there's anybody in the room that did not fill out a slip, let Guada know, because we're going to do the drawing in a few minutes, okay? So, Doug, what do you want to talk about?
Well, things are busy at the Historical Society. We in the town have put up over 60 Hometown Heroes banners.
I like them.
They're beautiful.
I like them.
And
got a picture of somebody, honors their service. What a great thing.
It's great. The community has all of Route 14 from the highway all the way almost to Taylor and Messick now. We have a banner on every single light pole.
Wow.
Over 60, and it's been great.
Over 60 of them. Really? How long will they be up?
We're going to leave them up right now for an entire year, and we may leave them up longer because I'm still getting people sending them in.
Really?
So we may leave them up year-round for a few years.
Okay.
Is the plan.
What a nice remembrance.
It's awesome.
In other words, and people can go from pole to pole and say, I remember that name or I remember that person. Because some of the names correlate with businesses.
As a matter of
in
fact,
the community.
yes. Bobby Taylor, Taylor's Hardware, which was a mainstay in our community for 70 years.
Right.
His is in front of the old hardware store. Mr. McNatt, who owned the local funeral home in town for 45 years.
Right.
His is in front of the old funeral home. So it's not only just about remembering the people, but it's the places as well.
Right. Because that's the fiber of Harrington. It's the people.
Absolutely. It's the fiber of any town.
Right. It really is. They're not big corporations. They're human beings.
Yes, and that's the best part of any small town.
Right. I agree. So what else is going on? Wreaths Across America. You got involved with this, 3 years ago, I think?
Yes, sir. We just kicked off our fundraising campaign for that for Memorial Day.
Okay.
I'm one of those people, Jim, like you. If I've got 5 minutes, I'll fill it with something to do.
6 minutes worth of stuff in 5 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah.
We had a Memorial Day parade, and we kicked off our fundraiser for that. So you can visit our website, ghhsociety.org. Go on there. There's a link. You can click on that and sponsor a wreath. Sign up to volunteer to help place them in December. So that process has begun in earnest.
Right. Well, first of all, they sponsor the wreath. Is it $20?
It's $15 a wreath.
$15, okay.
And if you're interested in placing a wreath for your family member, you just let us know that through that website, and you can even place it that day yourself.
Really?
Yes.
How nice. And then this is a fundraiser, too.
It is. The museum, on average, we get $5 per wreath, and we average about $2,500 a year as a fundraiser.
Really?
The local 4-H has been averaging $600 or $700. It's a great fundraiser, and what better cause than to remember our military.
What happens to the wreaths when they're done with them?
We can recycle them. We encourage people that own pigs and goats and sheep to come pick them up from us the day we clean them off. Yeah, so it's recycled. The animals love to eat them. They're not sprayed with anything, so it's
all natural.
It's a recycle thing, and so it's a positive thing for everybody.
Do they come from Maine?
They do. The company is out of Maine.
Okay. Wow. So what a great thing. So first of all, you could sponsor a wreath in memory of a loved one, or what? It doesn't have to be in memory. I mean, but just you can sponsor one.
You can sponsor one. You can just sponsor them.
Right. $15. You own a business. You can buy 5 or 10 or one for every employee or whatever you want to do. Then you can either be part of when you place them on the grave sites, or you don't have to be part of that.
Correct.
Is that right?
That's exactly right. We are averaging, even during the COVID year, we weren't sure we were going to get to place them. We had over 200 people come out, even during the height of COVID, to help place these wreaths. That's how much it means to people to come out and help.
Right. It's kind of a hands-on remembrance. When you set a wreath on somebody's grave, it kind of is a little different. It's not your average thing.
No, it's not.
It's not your average thing, and it's a good thing.
It is.
It's a good thing. So you're also very involved with the Historical Society.
Yeah, I am. After retiring, I became the curator there, and I was talking to your assistant before I came on. Our latest project I go pick up next Saturday. We have digitized the first 20 years of our local newspaper from 1945 to 1977. And they'll be available on our website free of charge. You can sit there and read by the hour.
That's exciting. Because, I was there one day reading them and taking all these pictures of ads. And then I was so intrigued how phone numbers used to be. Because it used to just be 3 or 4 numbers, and that was it.
We have an artifact in our museum, and I laugh about it all the time. It's a little advertising plate, and it's phone number 1. And I'm thinking, who did this guy call? If he has phone 1, who did he talk to?
Right. What business was that?
L.W. Wright. It was a hardware store in town.
Really?
He had the very first phone in town. I laugh about that all the time. Who did he call?
Right.
So
Gosh, he had to talk his friends into getting a phone.
I guess, you know.
Wow, isn't that something?
You would think like the police department or the fire, somebody else would have phone
Town hall.
number, anybody,
Yeah,
but
right.
yeah, okay, whatever, you know. So the first 20 years will be in next Saturday. That's thanks to a grant from Delaware Humanities. And we will be taking over the next batch when I go. They've given us another grant to
Really?
finish the project. The whole project is going to be almost $30,000. So Delaware Humanities has been a huge piece of getting this done.
Well, good job for applying, though, and making it happen. In other words, you know, I mean, it took some initiative to get the ball rolling, and they took the ball and
They did.
agreed to it.
So the next 20 years will be in sometime early July. So
Okay.
people, and it's history. I mean, it's
Oh.
Aunt Jane got married to Uncle Fred, and it's all that kind of stuff.
Does
It's
it have
not.
building permits in there, too?
It has everything. You name it, and
I
not,
can remember when it used to be news.
right. I mean,
you know, Uncle John's building a shed or, you know, something like that.
and it's not just our town, but it's all the little farming communities around us. Whiteleysburg, Vernon, Farmington. So
Okay.
you can read about what your little crossroads was doing in 1948.
Birth announcements and wedding announcements and advertisements. And to see how they've changed, because they used to all be black and white.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And
You
of course,
know-
advertisements, 10 cents for a pound for hamburger back then.
Where's that at?
We want to discuss the price of
You
gas.
can't even get the roll for 10 cents. Yeah, wow. Very good. I went to the museum with my wife, and I think we might have come another time with my grandson. It was really cool. It's like a walk back in time, and you're like, I remember that person, and I remember there's pictures of, town leaders and people, and I'm like, and you could just see it, their name, and then you remember their business, or they were a politician. It's just, it's amazing to walk back in time like that.
And that ties in November. Again, like I said, for the first time ever, our town will be hosting a traveling Smithsonian Institute exhibit.
Really?
Starting November 19th through mid-January, and it is exactly that. It's about rural America. So we'll be open a lot more hours. Again, check
Okay.
out our website, ghhsociety.org, and you can see and read about this coming exhibit. We'll do it November 19th is our grand opening. We'll have a little ribbon cutting thing. But I really can't wait. Of course, I got to clean out half the museum to
Right.
get this in.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
a different project. But I can't wait to have the Smithsonian in our town. That's going to be awesome.
Good. Do you need any helpers? Like, could the museum use some physical,
Always. We
physical
always are looking
hands?
for members
Okay.
and volunteers to come up and help.
All right. I do got to let you go. Is that okay?
Not a problem. I'm stealing
All
a
right.
mint. I hear these are
Okay.
good.
Well, I'm going to give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwin's, too. How about that?
My
You won't
wife,
believe it. I normally set them mints out, and I forgot to today. I'm slipping. It's been a hit. Right. Your wife, what were you going to say?
my wife and daughter will love these. My recent diagnosis of diabetes says I'm eating water, but that's okay.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, take care, Doug.
Jim,
Thank you
pleasure,
very much.
as
okay?
always. Thank
All
you
right,
for having
see ya.
me.
There he goes, Doug Poore. Now I need Guada. Guada is always wanted to sing on camera. So Guada is going to be given an opportunity to sing. She's going to be able to sing today. I want to hear her sing something. All right. Now, let's talk to Guada for just a minute.
Oh, okay.
You're from the Philippines, is that correct?
I am from the Philippines originally.
What is the language in the Philippines?
Tagalog.
Okay.
Well, my language. There's 99 dialects.
You're kidding me.
Yes.
How many dialects do you know?
Tagalog, well, about 4.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you've always wanted to sing. Linda was telling me to get you up here to sing. No, just kidding. All right.
Thank you.
Now, you're wearing 2 pair of glasses
Oh,
today.
sorry.
Is one high beams, low beams? Wow. You up for a picture? Here we go. Here's our picture. All right. Do you want to do the drawing? You want me to do the drawing?
I want
How do you
you
want
to
to do
do the
this?
drawing.
Okay. This is a drawing for a $25 gift card to Wawa. Did you enter, Denny? Did you enter?
Danny entered.
Hey, did you enter, Charlie?
Yes, they
Okay.
did.
Just want to make sure.
We
So,
covered everybody.
this is for a $25 gift card to Wawa. My hands are clean. Okay. And I'm empty. They're empty, everybody. So for my radio audience, you can't see it. They ain't clean, but they're empty. So I'm going to stir it up just a little bit, and I'm going to pull a gift card out. Well, a name. And this is Denise Kevin Short. Kevin Short won another mint. Now, Kevin, the question is, do you want the gift card to Wawa because Debbie's birthday is Wednesday? Or do you want another mint? What would you rather have, Kevin? The gift card. So Kevin Short is the winner. Very good. And we know what Debbie's going to get for her birthday. So,
All right.
a 25. Well, here, I'll let you give it to him. Is that okay?
Yep,
And
thank you.
have her take a picture of you giving it to him for our legal team. So, Linda, you need to take a picture as she gives it to him so he doesn't say he never got it. All right? Yeah, we need Kevin in that picture. All right. So anyway, folks, we're giving away gift cards to Wawa. So I'm going to open up the telephone lines and just say, is there anybody out there that would like to win a $25 gift card to Wawa? We're going to give one more away. So if you would like to win one, call me right this minute. 302-422-7336. 422-7336. If you want to win a gift card to Wawa, call me right now. It's a $25 gift card. You'll pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, but you got to call. You got to be the first one to get through at 422-7336. So anyway, with that said, we are here. We're sitting inside Beach's Restaurant. Oh, was that a phone call already? All right. Caller, are you there?
I am.
And who am I talking to?
It's your childhood friend, employee,
Dennis.
Milford.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Jim?
Good. Are you there with your dad, or is it just you?
I'm just me and Joanne.
Oh, Joanne. Good morning, Joanne.
Well, she's in
Sleeping.
the office working on something.
Okay. All right. Well, what are you going to do with a gift card to Wawa? I bet you're going to pick this one up, aren't you?
Well, I went and put 10 gallons in yesterday at Redner's. I got 15 cents, and it still cost me $48.50. I got 15 cents off a gallon, and it still cost me $48.50 to put 10 gallons in my van.
Isn't that amazing?
It's something I thought I'd never see in my lifetime.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Yep. Well, we got a gift card for you that we'll set aside at Weller's, and need you to pick it up sometime, okay?
Yep, we appreciate you, Jim. You're
All right.
doing a wonderful job.
I'm trying, Dennis. What are you doing today?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Thought about maybe cruising down the Hobby Lobby or something and look around. It's nice to go into a store where you can just feel I don't know, they play Christian music and
Yeah, it's a
everything
nice
else,
store.
so-
I totally agree with that. It's a nice atmosphere at Hobby Lobby. You know, they got one in Dover, too.
I know, but I like riding Salisbury.
I do, too. All right. Well, are you listening on the radio or watching?
Well,
or
I start off on the radio, and then when everything gets rolling here, I'll switch over to my Roku and watch it on there.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your support and your friendship.
Hey, man, we love and appreciate y'all, too. And tell everybody there I said hey.
All right. See you, Dennis.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye. I have been informed that we need to give away one more Wawa gift card, but we're going to do it a little different. Caller number 3. I forgot about the lag. In other words, so I say it, and then some people hear it quicker than other people, and I didn't realize that. So I'm saying it now. We're giving away one more $25 gift card to Wawa. You got to be the third person to get through. So the first person, we're going to answer the phone and tell you you're not a winner. Second one, we're going to do the same thing. Now, we're not going to say you're a loser. We're just going to say you're not a winner. So anyway, the third person to get through right now at 302-422-7336 will win a Wawa gift card. $25. You got to pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay? Pat Vent. Does she want to join me? I'd like to know, what did she buy with her gift card? If she feels like it. I don't know if she's going to or not. She might not, Tracy. You gotta be gentle with her, okay? So anyway, I just wanted to say, was that one phone call? Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm going to put you down as number 1, and I thank you for calling, but you're not a winner, okay?
I'm not a winner, okay.
But thank you for calling, okay?
Thank you.
Bye. All right, so that was number 1, okay? So now this is going to be caller number 2. Are you there, caller? No? Okay. I heard it beeping. I guess we have to wait for it to ring. So, looking for the 3rd caller, okay? We're going to take a minute. We heard that Pat Vent had quite a week. She went on a spending spree at Wawa. $25 gift card. What'd you do with that $25 gift card?
We left here. When we left here, we went right to Wawa's, filled up my car with gas. Not filled it up. Just
Okay, $25 worth. Oh, you up for another picture?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, she's got her hair down all nice and pretty. All right.
There we are.
There you are.
I
See
never
us?
even noticed.
We're both. Look at how we're almost the same height.
I know.
Isn't that cool?
I love it.
You don't make me feel bad. See, when I get
And you
these
don't
tall,
make me feel
right? I get these tall people on here, and
know.
I feel inferior. You know what I mean? In fact, I can raise my chair just a little bit.
Oh, look at
There we
this.
go.
Oh,
All right.
We're good, Jim.
Thank you.
So much.
All right, take care. All right, Pat Vent. She was last week's winner in-house of the gift card. Was that caller number 2? Caller, are you there?
I am.
How you doing? And what's your name?
My name's Pat also.
Pat. I hate to inform you, you are caller number
caller
2. But I appreciate you calling. Okay.
Okay.
No. All right. Bye bye.
All right, thanks.
Now, so caller number 1, caller number 2 didn't win. We're doing it this way because there's a delay. So some people hear me say it's time to call at a different time than other people. So we thought and try to make it fair to all involved. This is caller number 3. We're going to act like they're caller number 2. Is that okay? So we're going to say you're caller number 2. Caller number 2, you're there. Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. And what is your name?
John Fisher.
Is that a John?
Yes.
John Fisher. And where are you calling from?
I'm in the truck. I'm going through Blades.
Through Blades?
And
You going
heading west.
You going to Dollar General?
No, delivering farm chemicals.
Oh, you going to Tractor Supply? No?
No.
All right. I'll quit guessing, okay? You're caller number 3.
Oh, yay. Hey,
All
I
right.
was calling number 1. Also.
Okay. All right. So you're caller number 3, and that means you win a $25 gift card to Wawa, okay?
Awesome.
And you know where Weller's is, right?
Yes.
And I won't have it there till Tuesday through Saturday next week, okay?
All right, sounds great.
Thank you, John. Have a safe weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so that's all the Wawa gift cards for today. That's all for today. So let's do something silly. How about this? How about as fast as people can call? How much time have I got left? I got a few minutes, so let me make sure I'm done with everything. Am I done with everything? All right, is there anybody I missed? I don't think I've missed anybody. So got a good crowd. Everything's going good. I am going to give away 1 Chick-fil-A and 2 Vanderwins. So it's going to be 1 Chick and 2 Van. I'm making these notes. 1 Chick-fil-A and 2 Vanderwins gift cards. Right now, just one call after another. If you call me, and let me throw it out there. Is there anybody in the room that wants 2 gift cards to Vanderwins? Please let us know. Hold your hand up, okay? If there's anybody that wants 2 gift cards to Vanderwins in the room, Denny, you should get some of these ice creams, all right? 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, if you could get them out of the thing and give them out. So anybody in the room that wants 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, just hold your hand up. But if you're listening on the radio, watching on TV, watching on YouTube, you're eligible, young lady. We're going to give you, this is over the air now, 1 Chick-fil-A and 2 Vanderwins if you call me right this minute. 302-422-7336. So just call. Going to put your name on the list. You stop into Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. I do need to say, why do I do this? People say, why do you buy gift cards and then give them away? I do it to get you to come into my store. So there's a motive. I want you to come in. I want you to meet my people. I want you to maybe buy something from me. And that's what I need. I need your support. Caller, are you there?
I am.
What is your name?
Jim.
J-I-M or G-Y-M?
Either way.
All right. And what's your last name?
Vescovy.
C-O-V-E-Y?
V is in Victor. E-S-C-O-V-I.
V. Say it one more time. V.
E-S.
Yep. C-O-V-E-Y.
V is in Victor. I. Vescovy.
Vescovy. And Jim, are you watching on TV, radio, or what?
Listening on the radio while I'm doing summer chores.
Well, thank you for doing those chores. I'll put one Chick-fil-A and 2 Vanderwin's gift cards aside with your name on it next week, okay?
That'll be great.
And have you called in before?
A couple weeks ago.
Well, good. Have you picked them up yet?
No, I'm going to do a double dip if I'm allowed.
I don't know if they still got it. I don't know how long they keep them. So if they're there, you're
That's
welcome.
great. If they've given them away, that's great too.
Yeah,
Somebody
but
use them.
we only keep them so long. But I mean, if they're there, they're there. And if they're not, they've done something with them, okay?
Great,
But
thank you.
these will be there. Thank you, Jim. All right, bye. All right, got one more call. I got time for one more phone call. We're going to run out of time. They're looking at me like, Jim, don't be taking no more phone calls. Folks, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you for watching my show. If you ever want to be on, if you ever want to advertise with me, I'd love to talk to you. I've got this show I can advertise for you. Got my electronic billboard I can advertise for you. I love to help promote people and businesses. So, thank you for watching. Lawrence, thank you very much. I will see Lawrence next Friday morning. I am the guest host for the Dan Gaffney Show at the Lewis Diner. Come join us 5:30 to 9 next Friday morning. And we'll be back here at Beach's Restaurant next Saturday for the Weller Does Delmarva Show. Thank you. God bless you. Goodbye. All right, we got just a little bit of time left on the TV side of things. If you ever want to get involved with TV Delmarva and you want to buy some advertising or talk about it, talk to Colin, 302-242-8015, 242-8015. Thank you for watching, and spread the word. TV Delmarva's where it's at. Bye.